Well, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another members-only group flight, members-only live stream. Today it's the 15th of January 2023, 3 minutes past 8 in the evening here in the United Kingdom. We're back in Explain 12, of course, the Zebo Mod 737 for the 37th members-only group flight. 37 we've done. I can't believe how many we've done. Today we're in South America. We are departing is Group 2 here, Bogota, which is where we landed in the Fearless 747-200 a few days ago. Here we are in Colombia. We're flying to Panama for the first ever time, to Tucumán International or something like that. Flight time around an hour and 10 minutes or so. Great turnout for this group flight. I think we've got over 40 people taking part. They've actually made this a public VATSUR event. God forbid what's going to happen. I've just seen there's no ATC here at the Panama at the moment, even though the official VATSUR event started there, but they said why not make it a public event. I said, well, best of luck with you if you want to do that, but they can see on the VATSUR website they've got Alpaca Airways group flight, which is pretty cool. Great to see quite a few members here in chat as well. Lauren, 2 tons on approach for Bogota right now. I think that's for his later flight to Panama. We'll hopefully spot him shortly. Ashju's here, Tim Waters, Simley Bob, Dante, Hayden J. Robbins, who goes Boogie Woogie Boogie, Andy M71, who couldn't unfortunately take part. Oh no, Andy H1302 couldn't take part. Andy, I think QR flight, Andy M71. Straticast, yes, Colin Martin Concord V3 is out. I'll hopefully stream that very soon. Excellent. Well, my slot is at 2032 Zulu, so it's around 28 minutes from now. I'll start zooming on towards the aircraft. We've got Ortho 4XP for the entire sector, and this is just the default Explain 12 Bogota Airport with all the correct stand markings. Looks pretty good here. It was raining around 20 minutes ago when I loaded into the sim, and it seems to have stopped raining now, so puddle simulators full alive today with all the puddles. There's a few CBs of thunderstorms. We're landing on 3-2 right here, so the guys coming inbound will be able to practice the RNAV approach, which is pretty cool. Or if you're brave, you could do the VR approach like it did the Fearless 747 the other day, and then Panama will be landing northerly as well. But there might be a few thunderstorms and CBs around we need to look out for. Hello Peter Fletcher, hope you're doing very well, nice to see you here. And AstroJew 2, if I didn't say hello to you already. Edo's here too, he says hi all, I think I could see you here as well. Now again, I must talk to Jamlin here because all of my 737-800 CSLs appear as Alpaca Canada Airways. We've got all these 737s here, which is great to see, but they're all as Alpaca Canada. Unfortunately, we're not in Canada today, but here we are. I'm in the default Alpaca Airways livery. Now, this version of the Zebo mod is a just recently updated one. It's not one I've tested on any sector, 3.1. I did a test sector, and if you look in Discord in the Zebo mod channel, I did a full report. Quite a lot of bugs at the moment, unfortunately. It's to do with it being ported over to Explain 12. You know, we can work around the issues, which is fine, but I'll point out any differences here, and I'll hopefully write up another bug report. Zebo's fixed some of the issues I mentioned in the test report yesterday. For example, you can see the speed brakes are extended, and they stay like that until the hydraulics come on. That's a bit of a bug. Put it down straight away. Mark King 22 months, good to join you finally on the MogF. Hope you recovered well from COVID. Yes, absolutely fine. I have you know, a little bit bunged up and, you know, don't want to gross you out, a bit phlegmy, but apart from that, absolutely fine going about my day-to-day activities. I'm on annual leave at the moment, back to work next weekend, so by the time I get back to work I'll be fully recovered. Anyway, let's zoom on in towards the aircraft, through the air bridge, into the cockpit. Boom! There we go. So, let's get some electrical power onto the aircraft. Batteries on, GPU's on the bus, so we can already hear people getting clearances, which is good to hear. And electric hydraulic pumps are on, landing gear lever is down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green lights, and then we check all the aircraft documentation and the ship's library. Let's go down here, do the fault and fire test. So the squibs, we've got all the green lights. Fault test, we've got wheel well, fire, warning lights, engine overheat lights illuminated, fire warning bell, master caution and the overheat detector. Let's do the fault test. Fault AV detector in op and overheat detectors up there too. Emergency exit lights, we get armed, test here 10 button. We should be on the right frequency here. Everyone's coming online now, which is good. We've got ground active at the moment, so we can listen to guys getting their clearance. We've got Avianca's the base here, I think, so we'll just turn that down so we can just hear the RT in the background, not too loud. Let's look at the operational flight plan now. Guys, you know, where there's thunderstorms around, I'll be probably taking in reality around 1,200 kilos extra because we are taking part in a very busy group flight and also a publicly, they've posted it publicly. I'm going to take 2 tons extra fuel. It's about 40 minutes or so. So 5.2 is the minimum. I'm going to do 7.2 for the fuel, guys. 7.2. which should be enough for our sector. So fuel 72, and passengers, I'm taking 176 passengers today for this sector. So that's loaded in the passengers, going down on its gear, and we'll call for the fuel truck as well.
Ground flight deck is connected and starting refueling.
Hi Vanguard, nice to see you here. Thank you very much for your helping me point out the routing issue earlier. Yeah, there seems to be the routing that they supplied with the latest AirAC is no longer valid. So I think they just said to me, just get rid of that airway for those guys coming in from Panama to Bogota. Right, we've already tested a 10 button. Flap strap matching the indicated position. Just do a quick takeoff config check, and we'll now do the cargo fire test. Forward aft extinguisher lights, forward aft discharge is also illuminated, no detector fault, and there's the fire warning bell too. We'll turn up the panel brightness, and rudder on trim is 3 and 0. Circuit breakers are all in. Up here we'll do a MAC airspeed warning test. Flight recorder is checked. Stall warning test, we need to wait a little bit longer. IRS to nav, and circuit breakers are all in that side. Check the safety equipment and the emergency equipment. We're good to go for there. What GPU is it you have? Forgot. What was that bug? I've forgotten to plug it in. Last stream, what was it I forgot to do? Oh no, I think on my test sector I forgot to retract the stairs and the doors, annoyingly. Excellent, so we do have ATIS available. Let's grab the weather, 127.8. Full ATC, looks like it's just started here, which is great. They're really keen for the group flight to come here. Let's grab the weather.
0 kilometers or more. Clouds scattered towering cumulus 2,000 feet. Temperature +19er. Dew point +13. QNH 1024. Bogota Panama Crossfire event. Live departures runway 14 left, 14 right. Expect ILSY 14 left, car for approach.
14 left and 14 right. I was expecting 32.
Rado International Airport.
Or is it changing?
Rado International Airport 8 is information Bravo 1900. Wind 270 degrees. 12 knots. Visibility 1. 0 kilometers or more. Clouds scattered towering cumulus 2,000 feet. Temperature +19er.
Yeah, 32 left, 32 right.
Dew point +13. QNH 1024. Bogota Panama Crossfire event. Live departures runway 32 left,
That's
32
better.
right. Expect RMP 32 left, 32 right for approach.
Excellent, that's the end of the ATIS information, Bravo. And it is 32 left and 32 right. Now we're parked on the northern side of the terminal, so we could probably expect 32 right for departure. So that's all copied. QNH is 1024. Now, for those of you who missed the message in the Discord, don't forget the elevation here is 8,400 feet, extremely high. So consider taking full rated thrust for departure. You'll need the performance here. The density altitude is very high. So look how long it's going to take me to set the MFRA. 9,300 feet we'll put. There we are, 9,300 feet. That will do. And we'll turn up the panel lighting here. Jim, we can turn up the panel lighting there. Pedestal I've turned up, and the overhead panel is up to just zoomed in loads. Oh, that reminds me, I need to turn off disable. So, for those of you who missed my last Zebo stream, I was having issues with better pushback in the Zebo mod. It's a conflict with the Toby eye tracker, so I actually have to disable it in the Zebo mod. It then allows me to use better pushback. It's only in the Zebo mod, better pushback with the Toby fly-in plugin. Toby eye tracker plugin works fine. It's only in the Zebo mod. There's some weird conflict.
Flight deck fuel is all loaded up
But
and good to go.
We've disabled it now. Lauren, no 3-2 left for Tokumin. It's based on which direction you're going. Tokumin. What's the runway direction in Tokumin? Isn't that Panama? I thought the runway direction is different over there. I think it's 03 and 21, isn't it? Can't remember, but it should be 3-2 left and 3-2 right here out of Bogota. Right, so we've got the ATIS. Now it's time to load up the FMC. QNH is set. So, FMC, POS, we are in Bogota. So it is Sierra Kilo Bravo Oscar. Now you look at my operational flight plan, ignore the fact it's on 1-4. That's because I generated this flight plan earlier on this morning when it was favouring 1-4 left, 1-4 right, but it's definitely now favouring the northwesterlies. So that's in. Sierra Kilo Bravo Oscar to Mike Papa Tango Oscar. Call sign is Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Departure, we'll go for 3-2 right. It's still a top key SID, the top key 2 Romeos for every runway, so we'll select top key 2 Romeo. Routing from VATSUR, which is where the top key 2 Romeo terminates, direct to Pulox. And direct to Pulox, then it's to Tango Bravo Golf. And that's straight into the arrival. There are stars here, but I expect 03 right via the Tango Bravo Golf transition without selecting a star. That's what they would like us to do for the event. Right, activate, we'll execute that. And performance, 0 fuel weights in, 58.4. Alternates, Mike Papa Alpha. I think it's Panama's second international airport, very close. We only need 1.9 tonnes, but I'll put 2 here. Cost of next, we'll use 30. We're cruising at 36,000 feet for this sector, so 360 is set. Top of climb wind is 141 at 26. And route data, average wind is 121 at 15. There we are, at Pulox, only waypoint after top of climb. Top of climb ice is 9 degrees. And I'm using full rated for us today, so full 26k is 101.5. Now it seems excessively high, but don't forget, because of the density altitude, the actual thrust coming to the engine is going to be considerably less than it would be around sea level. So it's going to be a high-end one for departure, but the actual thrust coming out the back is considerably less. Don't know if you can hear my Discord ping, but I will now set that up. Takeoff flat 5, CG is set, 18.9, 5.75 units. 5.75 is set, and speed 39, 41 and 44 coming up on the MCP. Perfect, there we go. James Logridge says hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Lawrence, we're calling about the 80s. Andy, I managed to fly the fly-by-wire Neo mod halfway to Tenerife from Birmingham with the L1 door open last week, so it happens. Impressive. I'm surprised you got that far. No, 3-2 left for document. It's based on what direction you're going. Hey? I don't know what you're trying to say, Lauren. Is that the departure? I should be expecting 3-2 left for takeoff. Oh, I don't know. But is it Tokyo in the airport in Panama, or is it the name of the airport here? I don't know. No, this is El Dorado. Not sure what you're trying to say. Right. Anyway, that's all good up there. Yaw dampers on. Nav transfer display switch is normal auto. Fuel 4 pumps on. No fuel in the centre tank. Check the cross-feed valve. Bright. Dim, bright, and off. All configured set here. Fueling's done, so we've got the seatbelt sign on. Window heats can come on. All is set here. Voice recorder's on. Trim air's on. Packs auto. Ionization valves auto. AF bleed is off. And this looks a bit non-standard, but look, you can see, look, the cabin altitude's already way up here at 8,000 feet. Diff's on 0, obviously, so you can see it's all modelled quite nicely. That can go to steady, and that's all set 360 and 152. Now, because we're running the checklist today, just make sure we do an oxygen test. There should be a little yellow diamond there, but I don't think it's modelled in the Explain 12 version. And just do a quick light test as well. So lights to test. Make sure everything's illuminated. Blinking 8s. MCP's all blinking, all the lights on. Check the FMC autopilot autothrottle status lights. There we go. Light test is complete. Sounds very busy on that radio. Auto brake to RTO. Reset the fuel flow. Jim, you can have the legs page. And the radio tuning panel is not set for our SID. It's an RNAV SID. Oh no, it's not. It's actually based off the Soacha VOR, so 1086. We'll just put active. 186, 108. 6, and the inbound Corsair is 270, then 275. So put 270 and 275. Flight directors can come on. Runway heading is 135, I believe. Sorry. Oh, hold on. Ignore me, guys. It's because I'm on the practice sector. I took off on 14 left. We're not using that VOR. We're going northwest. So ignore the fact I've tuned that VOR. My apologies. 315, then left turn on an RNAV departure. So I'm just going to set something. I haven't got our clearance yet, so let's set something like 16,100. Runway heading is the reciprocal 315. 315. I'll just set that to 315 as well. Perfect. All good, ready to go. Just need to brief you guys as well from there. Lauren 32. Yeah, I've seen that poor ground. He saturated in the clearance queue, went from 1 to 8 in 8 seconds. Uh-oh. Yeah, he could do with a clearance frequency. It's only ground town approach here. Poor guy.
Atlantis 06, colación correcto, ya me listo, remote puesta en marcha con su número de stand, break, on the jet 36 UD Victor, are you ready to copy?
And don't forget there's multiple other aircraft here as well.
November 36 UD Victor.
It's a lot of traffic here, look at this.
Basic transition asphalt.
There's Avianca's pushing back.
Climb to flight level 240, final flight level 400.
They don't do many events, I don't think. Here, I don't see many events. I do see VATSUR Colombia. Yeah, VATSUR South America doing events in Colombia and things.
Tucumán Airport as filed. Top key 2 Romeo departure.
To get a better pushback here at least.
Expect first initial altitude is 240, and then
ground cockpit. Tau is driving up.
Seems to be working now.
squawk code, please.
Lauren, missed my ABT. I push when I push. That's fine, Lauren. Yeah, we do our best to make the times, but if you can't do it, just go with ATC. Poor guys really flat out. They're just basically the only reason I do the slots is to provide some structure for ATC. Otherwise, everyone will be pushing at once. Yeah, let's go close doors. And it looks like I picked the right date to be unable to log in, but it's super busy. Dono, I said, yeah, what's going on there? It's a shame that they're offline. It was all organised, and I was told that they'd be there. I mean, it's a public event there.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Looks like you guys are getting out quite smoothly out of Panama. It's busy in Panama as well. Look how much traffic there is, it's not just us. And this control is going to be busy. They're probably having lunch, I know. Well, they said to be here. He's definitely being Spanish, picking out his Spanish colleagues first. His information Charlie now has changed. Not much as though. QNH is still the same. Winds from the west 13 knots, just a few showers around.
Aircraft ready for taxi. Alpaca 5 Whiskey taxi. Alpaca 5 Whiskey taxi via Bravo 9.
So who else is waiting for clearance in chat? So I'm due out in 10 minutes. I've got 10 minutes until I'm due out. So I'm going to push back to one of these engine start points, and then we'll taxi out. Out right one of these gates, Bravo 7, Bravo 8, Bravo 9 onto Bravo, then maybe onto Alpha, and then Alpha will go all the way full lane for 3-2 right, and then the SID is going to be the top key 2 Romeo from 3-2 right, with a left turn after departure, top key 2 Romeo. So enter the runway 32 right, direct to Bravo Echo 503, 9,600 feet above checks, left turn 12,000, at 549, 505 13 to 14,000, and then 537 is 18,000 feet above checks, and then it's 190 above for all the restrictions all the way to VATSUR. It's all coded correctly. Looking at the picture, matches the chart as well. So happy with the SID. I'm happy with the taxi routing. Guys, we're going to have a bit of fun tomorrow in a live stream. I've already published it on YouTube. We're going to take the PMDG 737 with the failures turned on to the maximum amount of permitted failures, which is 59 failures in 10 hours. So it's basically on average a failure every 10 minutes. I tried it earlier and I ended up ditching. I think I had like a loss of elevator control. It's going to be really interesting. Then I tried another one and I managed to get halfway and divert, but I had tyre failure, door open, bleed trip, loss of system B hydraulic pressure. It's yeah, I thought it was having a bit of fun. It's unlikely to complete the flight, but just see how we'll deal with it. Madrid to Stansted. If I can get it into the drink safely or on a runway, I think that's a win. And that, I mean, and that is a failure, like any failure. It's not like you can choose between minor failure, major failure. It could be anything from, yeah, I don't know, a window overheat to a, you know, an engine separation. What else have they got there? They had like, yeah, loss of roll control, elevator failure, things that would basically never happen. Oh dear. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, Madrid to Stansted. I made it long enough so it could actually have significant disruption, but I don't know how far we'll go. And I'll try not to refer to the failures in the menu. It's starting to rain now.
Alpaca 79 Airport 9, we just stopped. I'm sorry, we just stopped. Standard full minor.
So busy. We've got Avianca pushing.
Alpaca 79 Airport 9, for your whole position 1 second.
Guess it's going to the other side of the airport. Oh, look at that! That's a really old school livery. OG. Oh my goodness me, it's so busy. Oh, poor crowd. We might be here a while. I might change the routing for tomorrow because I think, yeah, I might go a bit further north to the Madrid.
Ground hello, Copa 115.
Anyway.
Did you get my clearance request?
Copa 115, yes I did, and you are now number 1. I know you've been waiting for 10 minutes, but I've got with a backup here. Copa 115, you're clear to document Tokyo to Roma departure, basic transition as filed, runway 3 to left, initial plan flight level 240, final flight level 380, squad 1335.
Roger, thanks so much for your help. Cleared document as filed, subkey to Romeo, departure vessel transition. Initial climb 240, then expecting 380, 1335 for squawk, Copa 115. Thanks a lot.
I haven't even started the APU yet. Got Avianca's dancing together.
Alpaca 67, you're next, are you ready to copy?
Ready to copy, Alpaca 67.
Alpaca 67, you're clear to document, Tokyo to Roma departure, basic transition as filed, runway 3 to left, initial climb flight level 240, final flight level 360.
I haven't seen any actual alpacas get away. Well, no, did I see? No, alpaca fight. Look, he's about to take off. In an Airbus. Airborne. Alpaca 5 Charlie Alpha.
Alpaca 67, your readback is correct, call ready for push and start. Break. Alpaca to you with Foxtrot, your next ready to copy.
Ready to copy, to Foxtrot.
Alpaca to you
Seems to
with
be doing it in a methodical way though to get everyone's clearances.
Basic transition as filed, runway 3 to left, initial time flight level 240, final flight.
Jack Fox might be in a bad plan to choose. Might choose to get in a cul-de-sac. I don't know what stand you on.
Alpaca 62 Foxtrot.
Signals high. Yeah, if you're in here, come and pay. Oh dear, what's happened to his livery? It's gone all grey.
Climb level 240 for level 380 and squawk 1353.
cannon.
Alpaca to Unit Foxtrot, you've read that.
We've got Ethiopians gone on Edo's stand. Oh, Edo seems to have 3 planes on his stand. Oh my goodness me. Oh dear. You know, I just immediately when I find myself on stand, I go straight off.
Hold position, your number 2 for push out on the front.
Opposition to Julie Foster.
Oh.
Alpaca,
Superficie Bianca 058, cancelo plan de vuelo. Ya nos vemos en Discord.
Alpaca 14 Charlie, are you ready to taxi?
I'm ready for taxi. Alpaca 14 Charlie.
Oh dear.
Alpaca 14 Charlie, thank you. The Papa Kilo is to holding point runway 3 to left.
I know, I saw Edo there when I logged on as well. I logged on nice and early. Oh, it's one, the Ethiopian's gone. Edo, you message that guy, tell him to bugger off. Let's get the same view up and running.
Okay, 1 second everyone. Who was on stand 17?
Alpaca Whiskey for Mike, stand 17, ready for push and start.
Alpaca Whiskey for Mike, spot 26, push and start approved.
Spot 26, push and start approved. Alpaca Whiskey for Mike.
Alpaca to Juliet Foxtrot, spot 30, push and start approved.
Astro, not sure that A340 landing calculation for altitude. It says low order break, there's plenty of margin. Is that landing here in, yeah, Bogota? It's a huge runway there, Astro. It's only 4,000 metres long, so we should be alright.
Alpaca 1 Golf, I have a flight plan for you that goes from London Heathrow to somewhere in Greece. I'm not really sure where. If you could please refund your flight plan, update it and we'll give you a clearance.
Heathrow to
That
Greece.
should be the report file just to make sure. Apologies for that. Alpaca 1 Golf.
Okay, Costa 283 se encuentra listo, copiar.
Clearance, Oscar for clearance.
Delivery is calling for clearance. You have to stand by. They have a backlog of like 10 minutes, but delivery is coming on in 1 second.
Ah, delivery's coming on. That's great. That's going to help his workload significantly. Shame it's half an hour after the event started, but probably ground was what we could do it. Did I miss your question, James? This is my first time joining. Are your basic questions left? Yes, James. Sorry, I just thought I missed that there. Yeah, James, fire away. The idea is, well, I've just completely missed your question. This is a members-only stream, so there's only members here. It gives it, you know, it's a little less busy in chat, so I can sort of get back to more of you. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions as usual.
Ground Honda Jet 36 Juliet.
Honda
Victor
Jets.
is at the southeast, generally ready to taxi with Bravo.
GPU was one of those automatic ones. You can tell the poor ground's saturated because they're all on stand. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 aircraft taxiing, so he's just trying to get away, get everyone away.
36 Juliet Victor.
Minimum.
Cheers, Alex. Thanks for the 9 months. 3/4 of a year. Get in. Good evening, Miles from Alpaca friends. Greetings from Dutchland. Good evening to you, Alex. Again, I can't repeat any of the Dutch I know. It's rude. Thanks for the continued support, buddy.
Sorry, the Alpaca that just called for clearance.
Alpaca Delta Oscar.
Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar. You're clear to Cumin.
Right, I need to try and get in now because I'm due out in 1 minute, but I think there's a lot of people before you.
Flight level 240, final flight level 340, squad 1364 from
But yeah, guys, if you miss your slot, don't worry about it. It's super busy. They just provide some structure. It's real life, it's like this all the time. So I'm due out now. I'm looking out on the VATSUR pilot to see when clearance comes online. 2 tons riding in my suit, only 2 stands left at the boss.
Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar 1364 west, correcting it. Alpaca 35 Tango Bravo, we have your clearance request to stand by. It might be a few minutes when you're on the queue. The Avianca 6263 that was calling for clearance, you're also on the queue number 3. Also was calling for clearance to be put on the queue.
刚才看个那个是16给是看来是都这个嘛。
Carlos 16, I have your request, you're number 1. Just give me 1 second to get to you.
He's doing really well. Amount of traffic.
You're number 4 for clearance. Break, Alpaca 14 Charlie, Tower 18.1.
For the amount of traffic, he's doing a really good job. I think he's riding solo here, dealing with 40 departures or something like that. I don't even know how many there is. Yeah, so, guys, I am sorry about the ATC situation in Panama. I have no idea what's going on there at all. Looks like you guys are handling it quite well, though.
Yes, you're just blocking each other. I had someone who requested clearance, so I'll get back to that person in 1 moment. Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar. Which stand are you on, my apologies?
Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, I'm stand 40.
And 40, Roger, push and start this.
He really needs clearance. If he had clearance, it would have been so much easier. Because this ground controller is having to spend 90% of his time dealing with clearances, which means he has to also deal with taxi. It's a complex airport, a lot of taxiing here. I want to get my clearance in there, but he already said there's 4 people waiting, so I'll wait, hang out with you guys and chat.
Roger, I'll check it 1 second. Alpaca 5 Tango Bravo, you ready to copy?
Well, there's not been many departures out of here though. I've just been looking at the VATSUR map, like 6 Golf Foxtrot and 5 Charlie Alpha's the only 2 has gone away. There's only 2 people who've been able to depart. Dear. Whereas Panama, loads of you are on your way.
Squawk 1343 and runway 32 line for departure.
Squawk is 1347 and well, you are right now at an uncontrolled ramp, so push and start this at your discretion, call and golf short of Pampa for taxi.
1347 and speed time.
So busy.
Whiskey for Mike, ready for taxi, spot 26.
Stefan, shouldn't there be like a Tetris game in the FMS with times like this? That'd be great. Alex was playing Tower 3D Pro just now. Alex said the plane did go around, cause a plane took his darn time to get off the runway, got me annoyed, so I quit the game. Rage quit. Hey, I've got a rage quit soundboard which I never get to use, but this is the perfect time for it.
Rage quit.
That was you, Alex. Andy, I sometimes think about trying out as a VATSUR controller, and then I hear guys having to do this and think, nope. I did tell them, I did say to them, they said, oh, do you want to make it a VATSUR event? I said, that will be completely up to you. If you want to do that, just bear in mind there'll be a lot of traffic, you know, for you to deal with. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. It would have been okay. If I had the clearance control, it would have been better. But, you know, I have to say, this ground control... Oh, delivery's online, guys. Delivery's online. So check your X-Pilot, the delivery frequency's there. See if we can get there. Delivery, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Frequency's 1 to 1.6, but there's no response yet. Delivery, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Probably like plugging in his headset still. God, he's going to be super busy as well. Scottish Sim's looking really good, yeah. This is just stock X-Plane 12, it looks great. delivery Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. How do you read? Yeah, default airport scenery. The stock X-Plane 12 scenery looks really good, and all the markings, as long as they've been updated in the gateway, are there. Much better than the Microsoft Flight Sim ones. I think every aspect of the visuals and graphics in Microsoft Flight Simulator are so much better than X-Plane 12, but the default airports are much better in this sim. Is ground telling him to go over yet? Oh, ground's quiet.
And ground's Copper 115, that's stand 85 for information Charlie to push back in it.
115, you are at the uncontrolled details you run this crane.
Still no response on delivery yet. Frequency 121.6 is active. I'll message him.
Bogota delivery, hello, Avianca 058.
Avianca's trying.
And it's a request clearance with information Charlie to Tokumen Airport.
Tokumen. Someone else is trying the frequency. Oh yeah, oh sorry, yes, I have Ortho 4XP as well. So the scenery around it is yeah. It's Arc I think I used because Bing had lots of clouds. So obviously close up it doesn't look great, but from a sort of height it looks really clear. There's Alpaca 14 Charlie getting away, finally another one. Oh, not much luck on this delivery yet. Doesn't seem to be...
Calling El Dorado, Avianca 058, El Dorado, clearance.
Confirm Avianca 058, ready to copy.
Ah, here we go.
Okay, how you reading it, please?
4x5.
Stand by 1, Avianca 05, stand by 1, please.
I'll give it a few more seconds before I check in. See, he's told him to stand by. So we were due out at 32, it's now 39. 7 minutes late. Some of you have been off there sooner. But if you are listening to the stream, don't forget delivery is now open, 121.6. We can hear someone, although I think he's probably getting all his things set up. Well, it's not the longest wait. I think the longest I've ever waited is an hour on a Memphis crew flight. But yeah, ground did a really good job.
Avianca 05, clearance, are you ready to copy?
Ready to copy, Avianca 058.
Going after this.
Avianca 05, good afternoon, you are clear to Tocumen Airport. As filed, runway 34 left, via top key 2 Romeo, VATSUR transition.
3-4 left, what runway is that? Is it a different airport?
Expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure, and squawk 2201.
Avianca 058, clear to Tokumen, runway 32 left. Top key 2 Romeo, departure, VATSUR transition.
Yeah, G-Face, saw you got away.
Expect 380 after 10 minutes and squawk 2201.
So the clearance is quite long here as well.
Ground 12018, Avianca 058.
Is he going to do that?
Bogota Zero, good afternoon, Alpaca 23 Lima, radio check. 23 Lima, 5 by 5, stay position please. Stand by 1, let me check the Alpaca 23 Lima.
Clearance, we buenas, it's Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, we're on stand 32, information Bravo 1024, departure clearance to Tocumen please.
Will you say again your call sign, station calling clearance delivery please?
It's Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, stand 32.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, stand by 1 please.
Perfect, at least I'm in. Yeah, the poor ground controller. The traffic's all on stand, so it's just a matter of... Oh my god, Mr. KLM. It's just a matter of getting everyone away. Poor Edo, he requested push about 10 minutes ago and he's still on the taxiway. But at least the ground controller's workload should be offloaded now. Sometimes, you know, MOGFs, we can have not so much traffic that can deal with it, but there's quite a lot more booked on this week than usual. I think we had something like over 40 bookings, and you know, that increases the workload. I think a few more in this group 2, than group 1 as well. Zebo mod, this is an untested version as well, so we don't exactly know what could happen. No, hold on, my terrain's not working. No.
Both category Alpaca 23 Lima West and 105 with information Charlie, request FR to Panama. Okay, station calling Dorado clearance delivery. We have an issue right here, please stand by.
Oh no, he's got an issue, poor guy. So, poor ground controller saturated and clearance has got an issue, a technical issue. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Many stuck alpacas. We'll get away eventually. Look at you all here. This reminds me, for those of you who can remember, the group flight departing Vienna. Vienna was one of the it was very poor controller, was absolutely maxed. Basically what happened was we were all here, he was just saturated with clearances and ground instructions, so no one was... It was just radio was constantly blocked, but there was no one on the airport. The whole point was clear. There was no one on departure, and about 25 aircraft on stand.
73 Bravo Hotel, clearance delivery.
Oh yeah, it was me. Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, go ahead.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, you are cleared to Takeoff Airport. As filed, runway 34 left. By a top key to departure, the VATSUR transition, climb and maintain flight level 240, spec 360, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 2202.
Cleared to Document International, 34 left, top key 2 Romeo departure, then VATSUR transition. Flight level 240, expect 360, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 2207, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, report correct, contact ground 12018, have a nice flight.
121.8, best of luck sir, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, bye!
Bye.
Perfect, got there. Now, what airport was he at though? Hold on, what have I done here? It's not 3-4 left, is it here? It's 3-2. I think he might have a different. Right, it's 240. Squawk 2207. 2207. I'm going to put that to out off. Whilst we're doing that, we can run the checklist, which I've completely forgot to do.
Surfaces and chocks. Checked. Maintenance status. Checked. Battery. On. Electric hydraulic pumps. On. Landing gear lever. Down. Ship's library. Checked. Safety inspection checklist complete.
Perfect.
Before start checklist to the line. IRS mode selector.
Yeah, that was it, Andy. Yeah, I think we're waiting an hour for clearance Vienna for no apparent reason. Yeah, it was just maxed out, that guy. That's the one of the longest we've ever waited.
100%. Yaw damper.
On.
Nav transfer and display switches.
Normal and auto.
Fuel.
So require a minimum of 5.2 tons. We've burned 30 kilos APU, but we've still got 7.1 tons on board and 4 pumps.
Checked.
Fuel pumps.
4 pumps on.
Cabin util IFE galley power.
On.
Well done, Dan, airborne and Alpaca 170. That was your first ever group flight as well. Well done, Dan.
On.
Window heat.
On.
Air conditioning.
Pigs auto. Bleeds on.
Pressurization.
So we're cruising at 360, 150 elevation in document, and that is
Set.
Pressurization mode selector.
Auto.
Instruments.
Cross checked.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Hydraulics.
Normal.
Speed brake.
Down D10.
Parking brake.
Set.
Stab trim cutout switches.
Normal.
Wheel well fire warning.
Checked.
Radios, radar and transponder.
so that
Set
is
and standby.
all good.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Takeoff briefing.
Discussed.
Discussed.
PA.
That's complete.
Complete.
FMC CDU.
Set.
Set.
N1 and IAS bugs.
N1 and IIS.
Oh, Pete, how's your... Yeah,
Set.
I remember showing you a picture of your
Stab
work
trim.
on your house. How's it all going on?
Performance, weight and balance.
Check.
EFB.
Airplane mode installed.
Phones.
Off.
Flight deck windows
So I'm
and
not
cockpit
smart
door.
boarding.
Not again.
Oops. Yeah, I didn't start the boarding, but I'll close the door now. Hold on. I need to flick the that light, isn't it?
Closed.
Doors.
Closed.
Passengers.
Seated.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Put the AP bleed on. There we are. Now we'll get push and start. We'll try to. That's going to a bit of a random question. If you could compare flying in a sim when VATSIM is busy, if you're flying in real life, how do you compare to each other in terms of difficulty? Well, VATSIM's very good in replicating real world procedures, but it's this sort of step down sort of tower providing ATC for ground and approach being able to do ground and clearance as well if there's no one offline. So it's, there's a lot more capacity in real life, but sometimes it can be that busy. That's why I have CPDLC now. But they're both difficult to deal with.
Alpaca 35 Tango Bravo, I'm not sure if you copied, you're cleared for push and start to spot 15.
That's helping him out a lot. Having this clearance controller.
Ground Copa 115 holding short, pop ready for taxi.
So we're on stand 3-2.
Copa 1.
And we've got engine start points 14, 15 and 16.
It's the same airline as here. After the 737 of Copa, you can taxi below.
Hey Steve, evening captain, is your weather live? Altitude looks like you're underground. Apologies if that's been covered, just joined stream. Hi Steve, hope you're doing well. I think it's to have explained 12 and temperature errors. It could be something to do with that. In reality, yeah, it should be bang on. Sometimes if the apron is a little lower than the runway threshold, it could be off, but yeah, I've got the correct QNH set, 1024.
Spot 14, Alpaca 1 Golf. Alpaca 67,
Alpaca 67, 1 second please.
I'll just give him a little bit of a break.
Alpaca 67, taxi via Papa Kilo to holding point runway 32 left.
Taxi via Papa Kilo to holding point runway 32 left, Alpaca 67.
Doctor 283, Torre 118,1.
Busy, busy.
118,1, gracias, Gary, nos vemos.
Alpaca to Juliet Foxtrot, Tower 18.1.
18.1, Alpaca to Juliet Foxtrot, great job today, cheers out.
Thank you.
Well done.
Alpaca 35 Tango Bravo, push and start is approved to spot 15.
Yeah, it does help Scottish, Skittish when you got two of you, of course. So 50, we're at 32, so we're nearly 20 minutes late. It's going to be interesting getting to Panama. When I speak Spanish, it's a bit more difficult to try and guess where they've stopped talking.
Mantenga posición ya en un segundo. Me parece que está completamente listo en este momento.
Correcto.
Listo, un segundo. November 36, Juliet Victor, hold position.
Hold position, 36 Juliet Victor.
Costa 2, Foxtrot, temor autorizado, remote personal, spot 37, lo más rápido posible, por favor.
Spot 37, iniciando el retroceso inmediatamente, Costa 271, muchas gracias.
Ground, muy buenas, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, stand 3-2 with squawk 2207, request push and start.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, hold position, both spots for your standard occupied at the moment.
Hold position, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. So here it is.
No,
we requested it, so yes, you can see, look, behind. Ooh, right, Mr. Tippy. What 8 goals got a little bit up on, but yeah, look, both my engine start points occupied. Oh, someone's logged off. So busy.
Alpaca 12 Mike, push and start is approved on Charlie.
G-Face wondered for a controller, VATSIM can be harder unless it's absolutely fully staffed, but with the events you have so many people flying the same route, which doesn't help them arrive different for sure. Yeah, absolutely, yeah, this wouldn't happen. James Lockridge, I just realised that audio is live. This is great. I'm months away from even attempting this, still working on autopilot control, which your videos have been a huge help. Well, thank you very much, James Lockridge. This is 100% live. I've just read your comment, and yeah, we are live. This is a private member stream. We'll get you going on a group flight as soon as possible. Off to do some maths, don't ever you, skittish Scottish. I always call you skittish, don't I? Good luck, buddy. Exactly as Pete S said, James, look out for the VATSUR First Wings event. I think there's one in Brazil coming up soon.
Course spot 38.
So we've requested push and start already.
Alpaca to Juliet Foxtrot, you came in a little bit broke, and say again the transmission, please.
Just realised there's like a line going right down the fuselage. If you zoom out, I think that could be the livery needs updating. KLM's here.
Alpaca, what I got, spot point 4 ready for taxi.
Alpaca,
I'll set that first right.
Taxi via Bravo 7, Bravo Papa Kilo.
We are getting away now.
Taxi Bravo 7, Bravo
Quadjet
Papa,
8-1
Kilo,
Papa now in the air.
Juliet Victor, continue taxi.
Wow, which one? Okay.
36 Juliet Victor.
C4 Whiskey Mike.
271 Foxtrot, Bogota.
Unless you're coming in from Panama.
Torres encendidos y listo.
Correcto, listo para rodar.
Oh dear! It's Alpha Mike's got a slight issue with his nose wheel. So busy. So ridiculous. Oh, look at the queue here! Oh no! I didn't realise it was such a queue!
Bravo.
Oh dear.
Bravo 6, call short of
Yeah, we're gonna have to go over there as well. 3-2 left, isn't it? I just forgot. Did say that for us. Or 3-4 left.
Be advised there is a traffic pushing from stand 26 onto Charlie.
There we go, it's the same Sid. It was Varzil direct Pulox, I think. There you go. Well, this is I didn't realise what was going on there. I thought we'd be using this runway for departure. So he's got 3-1 right on here. The actual runway is 3-2 right. We were cleared on 3-4 right. So I don't know which one of the three to choose. This cargo looks taking off.
Alpaca 35 Tango Bravo, continue your taxi via Papa Kilo.
Yeah, unfortunately the sounds aren't very good. Oh look, we've got aircraft landing as well, look. Quite a 747 you'll ever hear. He's got a long flight ahead of him. Oh, runway centre line. Ah! Tail strike. Whoops.
Is anyone here waiting for the taxi or pushback?
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf still standing by for pushback.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, you're in line because both the spots just got vacated. Push and start approved, spot 15.
Thank you very much. Push start approved to start point 15, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. We're on our way.
Alpha Mike was also...
Packs off, anti-vision light is on, parking brake is set for now, transponder out off, and engine start point 15.
Roger.
Okay, so what we're going to do, stand 3-2, is just push back to face southwest.
Taxi via Charlie Papa Kilo.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Kilo, giving way to the company on Papa Alpaca Surfer.
Something like that, and then like that.
Start connected and bypass being inserted. Release parking brake.
Go below the line.
Before start checklist below the line. Air conditioning packs.
Off.
Anti-collision light.
On.
Parking
Starting
brake.
Oh, we can skip
pushback,
that.
and you may start engine.
Transponder.
Out off.
Before start checklist complete.
On our way, guys. Maybe we're splitting the herd on 3-4 left. Maybe. Doddy's starting to descend into Bogota now. Sterile cockpit now. Safe departure, Captain. We'll be back after landing. Take care, buddy. Most of us are still here. Alright, starting engine number 2.
Aerorepública 721-6 recibido, mantenga posición.
James, you're going to have a look at VATSUR. Yes, VATSUR is the online network we use to speak and communicate with each other, just like with real life ATC. That's what it's trying to replicate. Right, N2. Oof, that's very slow N2 rotation. Ooh, okay, max motoring there, 24.7. I should think that's to do with the density altitude. I should think it won't stop like that though. At this altitude, if you just try to start the engine. I don't know. Seems to be starting okay.
18.1, 36 Juliet Victor.
Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, monitor the tower 118.1.
118.1, Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, right?
So it looks like they're only using one runway for departure, which is all they can do. But because obviously, as soon as clearance came online, that got rid of the backlog, and then obviously we all got away at once. And look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Starting engine at 1. Gonna be here for another half an hour, guys. You see, it's very slow to accelerate. It's a little bit washed out there, you think, the colours in Explain 12 and
Operation
lighting.
complete. Set parking brake.
Oil pressure N1. 25% on max motoring. Hold on, I went to set the parking brake, put the engine on.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Whoops. What airline's that? This way up. Oh, is that one of the airlines in South Africa? Cool. Right, stocking up on change number 1. 1, 2 stable. Look at the fuel flow being lower than 300 kilos. Probably again the density altitude.
Julia Foxtrot, dynamic weight. Before.
Wait 32 left.
Right, I didn't mean to go over its tower. Turning engine MCRs. Just doing full taxi flow now. Flaps to 5. Flight controls, hello. Full forwards.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Rudders, full left and full right. Recall, back below DU. Can now read the before taxi checklist.
Before taxi
Just to
checklist.
check again, anyone
Generators.
waiting for
On.
pushback?
APU.
Off.
Start switches.
Continuous.
Repeat.
On.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Air conditioning.
Takes auto. Bleeds on.
Isolation valve.
Auto.
Perfect pin seen.
Flips 5 required and selected. Green light.
Stab trim.
Set.
Starts leaving.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Recall.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Excellent, we can now request taxi. And just confirm we're on the engine start point 15. Probably go straight line via Charlie. Well, we'll work it out now. We'll get our clearance. Oh, hold on, my... There we go. And let's go. Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf request taxi.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf taxi to holding point runway 32 left via Bravo 6 Bravo Papa, hold short of Charlie.
Taxi holding point 32 left via Bravo 6 Bravo Papa, hold short of Charlie. Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. I hope you got that. So, Bravo 6, that's to the right then, Bravo. And then Charlie's here. Oh, Papa, sorry, and then hold short of Charlie. And Papa, where is Papa? I just don't like these charts at all. Right, we'll know where Bravo 6 is, that's going to be the first right. So let's check clear left, clear right, config. No takeoff config warning on. I'll take Bravo 6 Bravo. And it's Papa I can't find. Ah, Papa's the first left, got you, and hold short of Charlie, understood. we're finally on the way. Bravo 6 is here on the right. There you go, Bravo 6 onto Bravo. Nice hearing different languages, yeah, it makes a change. So, Spanish is the most common language in Colombia, isn't it? I think they all speak Spanish here. Busy, busy, isn't it? Super. Next left is Papa. This is Papa here. It's not very clear to see. You can see Papa. And then we're holding short of Charlie. This is our clearance limit just here. Perfect. Give him a little nudge. Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf on Papa, holding short of Charlie.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, the aircraft you were supposed to wait for a disconnected second. Can you taxi via Papa and Kilo?
Papa then Kilo, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Ah, okay. I thought I'd done something wrong there, but no, he said basically there was an aircraft I was giving away for on Charlie. He's no longer on the network. So Papa, and then Kilo's the parallel taxiway, so we can go all the way. Kilo now.
Alpaca 23 Lima, you're on the Avianca ramp, which is uncontrolled. Push and start this at your own discretion. Call me on Golf, short of Papa for taxi.
On Golf, short of
Dante, well, looks like I jinxed myself. Just got to crash the desktop.
Alpaca 67, monitor tower 118.1.
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Alpaca 79er Papa Mike, monitor tower 118.1. Come on, 118, this one for Alpaca 79 Papa Mike. Bye-bye.
It's a bit uphill here. Seems looking great. We're about to join the back of the queue. But it all matches the charts really nicely. Papa, there's Golf. We should have parked over here. There's a Ryanair, he's a long way from home. There's Kilo. Excuse me guys, sorry. Coughing to the mic. Oh, look at this queue, look at this queue. It's like Heathrow, rush hour. 10 knots. What's that? TUI? CS something or other? Is that one of their subsidiaries? Right, what's the situation here at the whole point? Okay, it's been moving since we've gone here. We've got 5 Tango Bravo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're number 11 for departure. Had worse, had better.
Alpaca 55 Lima, monitor tower 1.1.
Over the tower, 5 minutes. That's what good.
There we go. Wow, when was the last time they had so much traffic here? So we've burnt about... Oh no, I bet I didn't increase my taxi fuel in the flight plan either. Let's have a look. Yeah, taxi, I put 10 minutes taxi. I should have put 30 minutes. Oops, we're burning into our en route fuel. Well, that not an issue, not an issue. There we are, that's 2 Alpha Mike ahead of us. And we'll just wait there. Oh, I haven't had a MOGAF this busy for quite some time. Brandon, the queue is long out of Bogota. Departing Panama City was smooth even on Unicom, yeah. Usually, you'd be surprised how, even on Unicom, you can sort of coordinate it yourselves because you don't need to obviously get your clearance. The main delay for us was waiting to get clearance at the start because that poor ground controller was having to obviously issue out clearances, and it's quite a long clearance here in Bogota. It takes about 15 seconds to read it and 15 seconds to read it back. That was the initial delay, and then obviously when clearance came along, poof, get us all away. But obviously we all requested push and start at once because we were all delayed. Aircraft sort of got some unusual movements. Trust it to be an Airbus. Right, let's do the full takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist to the line. Config.
Checked.
Flaps.
Flaps 5 set. Green light.
Stab trim.
Set.
Takeoff briefing.
So, packed all the bleeds on. V speeds are set for departure. We should actually have wet speed, shouldn't we? 32, 41, 44 set on the MCP, and the departure is the Topic 2 Romeo. It's an RNAV SID for us. We'll be climbing straight ahead towards Isisa, max 205 knots. Isisa 182, so it should be fine, but I want to put 205 knots or below. And then after that, we can route, to show you what I'm reading, direct to the Bravo Oscar 509 point, Bravo Oscar 509, then 549, and then 12,000 feet at that point, which is the initial stop altitude. Then we've got 14 and 18, but we were cleared to 240, but we'll comply with the SID restrictions initially, and any problems we'll climb and follow the SID on this departure with the engine failure. I don't have any engine out failure information here, but I'm going to follow the SID because it keeps us terrain safe.
Cabin.
Secure.
Before takeoff checklist completed to the line.
It's important to remember SIDs don't keep you safe from terrain in the event of an engine failure. It's climb grade. It's based off, not based off single engine. Still only one control at Panama could get overloaded. Yeah, he's covered the whole area, isn't he?
Alpaca 23 Lima holding short Papa, and we can take kilo 6 departure.
No, cheeky.
Alpaca 23 Lima. Taxi via
Is that kilo 6 behind?
Kilo, and I will coordinate with Tower, but I don't think that's going to let you skip your queue. You're still going to be on the
Kilo 6. He's cheeky. He's cheeky trying to get kilo 6 there. I like it. I like it. I'd do that if you had a real slot that you could get airborne by. But it's moving. They're getting the departures out.
Bogota ground, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, stand 5-4, request push and start.
Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha. Let's see, hold position for now. In 2 minutes I will call you back.
Holding position, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha.
Look at that, 1 hour 10 minutes stood the queue. So who we got ahead of us? We've got Alpaca 2 Alpha Mike, Alpaca 3-5 Tango Bravo, Alpaca 1-8 Golf, Alpaca 5-5 Lima, Alpaca 7-9 Papa Mike, and then we've got Alpaca 6-7 November 3-6 Juliet Victor, Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, and a Cobra Airlines. There's Edo and his very quiet MD-80. I should turn up the sound of these aircraft.
República 627, ready a punto espera pista 32 izquierda vía Bravo 10 Bravo Papa Kilo.
Yeah, the sounds are crap. That's why I haven't turned down. But it's 10%. Oops, rain started getting heavy.
And Grant, hello, Alpaca 9 off Kilo, stand 4-3 information Bravo. Looking for push and start, please.
Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo, push and start.
Just stop raining. Yeah, I don't like those sounds at all, that's why I had them turned down.
Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, after the traffic behind you leaves the ramp on Bravo 10, push and start this approach.
That's reasonable. I was mute. Landing on 03 right, I think, Sim 737 pilot.
Push and start approved, and spot 7 Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha.
It just started raining again. Ski effects in X-Plane 11 prior to Vulcan were really good. I think they still need a lot of work in this sim. They're okay. You know, it does clear the rain.
Alpaca 1 Golf, monitor the tower 118.1. Alpaca 35 Tango Bravo, monitor tower 18.1.
35 Tango Bravo is quite a bit ahead of us.
Alpaca 12 on Mike, monitor tower 18.1.
18.1, Alpaca 12 on Mike.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, monitor tower 18.1.
Monitor tower 18.1, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Thanks for your help, well done today, bye bye.
Thank you, break,
Thank you.
monitor tower.
Anyway, over to town.
West 25210, now finish on 023.
First Alpaca from Panama will be landing in Bogota relatively shortly. Maybe we'll be able to catch the landing. I think we will do, Tom. No, I've seen it. Crazy. A little bit too close. You wouldn't go that close behind the aircraft head.
Line up and wait.
QNH now 1023.
133 for Alpaca.
Let's actually increase the gap there. Yeah, I think this will be an X-Plane 12 temperature thing. That is the original flight that's in Alpaca Airways livery, just an alpaca glued to the front. Avianca pilots.
Mike is disconnecting, got some technical issues here.
Oh dear, who was that? Who had tech issues? Hope they get sorted. Well, we've done all our checks, we're just burning up fuel here. I wish to take a little bit extra now.
The company 737 or the company MD80, the same one. And MD85 left, you know. I'm MD85, I think.
Taffy, I love watching queues. Hey, aircraft queue is quite cool, isn't it? Like watching spotters do. Who's this cheeky boy? Who's this cheeky Alpaca 23 Lima? Who's that? That's cheeky. Probably have to be waiting sequence though. Oh, puddles are forming. Those rain effects quite cool. It's like massive rain droplets, that's all. And every time the window wiper wipes, you get this sort of weird shimmery effect on the rain.
Attention all aircraft. Bogota El Dorado International altimeter 3030.
Oh, God damn it, X-Plane 12. Why does it 30? See, look at that 3030 it's saying. But I've got to go what they're telling me off. So if I put 3030, it puts me about close to what it is. I don't know.
Going to departure 119.65. Have a good evening.
Have a good evening. Yeah, the rain's cool, but it used to be so much better in X-Plane 11 prior to Vulcan. It used to be really good.
Takeoff, 32 left.
Good. Takeoff 32 left. Cool.
It's raining heavier now. We're getting there.
Alpaca 3, Delta Oscar, I have to wait for you to left.
Back up and wait.
There's Copa. There's Edo lining up. It's like a real airport.
Alpaca 3, 5 Tango. Bravo, continue taxi, Kilo 8.
First aircraft's arriving for landing, so the queue time will end up being even longer.
Okay, 2 Alpha Mike, expect Kilo 7.
Apologies, Alpha Control for Mike, say again.
Okay, 2 Alpha Mike, Kilo 7 for your departure.
Oh, Kilo 7. There's 2 hold points here. Kilo 7
Kilo 7 for
and Kilo 8, so you either take Kilo 7 or Kilo 8.
Republican 7576 located at Alpha 4.
Aircraft landing.
Republican 7576.
And this is a default airport. The stands are really clear. Sorry, the signage and taxiways are very clear.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, expect Kilo 7.
Kilo 7, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf.
Tower, good evening, schedule 759 2.
So I'll take Kilo 7. Look at the reflections though, that's really cool. You zoom in farther, they disappear. You can sort of see the look. You can see the Alpaca Canada livery there.
Opa 115, contact Bogota arrivals 119.65.
Nearly away, guys. Thank you very much for your patience. An hour 20 minutes into the stream.
Roger, over to Bogota, radar 119.65. Thanks so much. Control coordinates, Copa 105.
Soaking. A gap here between us and Avianca. I think it's probably told to hold there, I don't know. What's Romeo Papa Bravo? Don't even know what airline that is. XL? Don't know. There's Edo about to take off.
Wind 25012 knots, Greenwich 1023, clear for takeoff 3 to left.
Clear to take off at Alpaca to the telescope.
The peculiar looking nose wheel on the
Alpaca 6,
model there.
need traffic, reach out, line up.
Line up 832 left, Alpaca 60.
There he goes. Edo said on his test sector he had to use most of the runway, so I'm quite curious to watch takeoff. He's slow accelerating. He's off. He's concentrating. Got an aircraft lining up and wait as well. Alpaca 67. Still accelerating.
You're on the Kilo 17, contact ground 121 to fleet.
He's using every, pay for runway, use the runway. Oh, you got plenty of space. He's off. Well done. Gears up. He ain't hanging around. Excuse me. Looks like he's taking the same exit as us. Turning the wipers off now as well. Yeah, V1 takes over, yeah, it's density altitude, guys. Yeah, it's quite a lot thinner, there's a lot thinner here. Your true airspeed and is going to be much higher than your indicated airspeed and ground speed consequently as well. So we're taking the first right here.
Alpaca 3, Delta House.
Marker, behind you. Ah, excellent.
Very much 119.65.
Salvation.
Oh, look at the aircraft here. You can see, look, there's a 747 coming in. GTI. And here's the Panama inbounds.
119.165 Alpaca 2 Delta Oscar. Bye, thank you.
So busy. This is the busiest group flight we've had for months. Get this. So busy, it's awesome. Have a little look at the VATSUR map. Yeah, it's all chock-a-block. I think most of you got out of Panama now, haven't you? There's still no dedicated to ATC at Panama Airport. The actual airport has no controllers.
Good evening, John 1755 RP, Charlie Twitter, right?
33 departures, 39 arrivals.
Starting unit 1023, clear to 32 right, John 1755.
So busy. Well,
attention all aircraft. Bogota El Dorado International Altimeter 302.
67, went to 25010, unit. On your particular 32 left. Maintain high rate of descent.
high rate of ascent, did you say? NADP 1 then would be best for that.
Please take off runway 32 left on 67.
67 and maintain high rate of climb.
So once you to maintain a high rate of climb, you know, fly NADP 1, buck up 3,000 feet AGL, and then maintain the up speed as long as you're beam speed. Or you find your econ econ climb speed. There we go. Let's line up away, line up away. Go, go, go. Maybe it's already given it. So we're going to be at least number 4, maybe 5 for departure. Ooh, just saw a lightning bolt off there to the right. Lovely. Ooh, centre line, centre line. Whoa, look at that rotation. Ooh. What was that tail strike there? That was a very fast rotation. Gear. There it goes. It's a good rate of climb. So who are we waiting to line up now? Yeah, he should be getting aircraft on that runway immediately. Line up away, and as soon as there's minimum separation, clear takeoff, boom. You know, Heathrow Airport, they've got aircraft taking off every 90 seconds.
Like a 67 line up wait.
Alpaca who? 679er? I can't even see that Alpaca.
Sorry, Alpaca 55 Lima, line up wait 3 left.
Ah, 55 Lima.
32 left line up wait, Alpaca 55 Lima.
Excellent. Oh no, Patrick, another crash, well then I'll just watch the stream. No, not the only one, buddy. Not the only one, buddy. Looks like 35 Tango Bravo's getting towed by 55 Lima. That's a great view. Don't you think? What's your opinion on the sim? Looks, you know, it's not as good as Microsoft Flight Simulator, but this is default airport with Ortho 4XP. I think it looks actually pretty good. But, you know, the model's not as crisp, and the graphics and lighting I think is better in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I mean, this ain't bad. Sim 737 pilot tested Z-Bow and X-Plane 11 with max rotation angle. Was able to rotate immediately to 15 degrees without tail strike, even through 11 degrees is tail strike angle. What was your speed when you rotated Sim 737 pilot? It's not so much your angle, it's the rate And then obviously if you're at that angle and still on the ground, then you're going to strike the tail. .147-ish. Okay. It's starting to rain again. First time back on the ground in Panama. Where are you?
Attention all aircraft. Bogota El Dorado
Is that you?
International
No.
Altimeter 3030.
No, what was your call sign, G-Face?
We'll maintain a high rate of climb and copy the wind. Confirm clear for takeoff and lift.
Oh, there's a 747. Ooh, look at his attitude. I might just have a little look at the jumbo landing.
Affirmative 55 Lima, clear for takeoff, 3 to left. 3 to left, clear for takeoff.
Oh, that's Lauren taking off. Oh, who do I look at? Lauren on a 7-4. I'll try and get both in.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, continue taxi, Kilo 8.
Sorry, just confirm that's to Kilo 8 now, or Kilo 7.
Kilo 8, 37 Bravo Golf.
So that's a Kilo 8, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. So in reality doing that, yeah, there's sufficient wind clearance. Oh, I can't see anyone landing or taking off now. I'm going to taxi. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Brandon. Yeah, I've just realised G-Face 100 said he's landing in Panama. Yeah, and I'm in Bogota. Okay. All right. That's why I can't see him. And now I've taxied way too close to the aircraft ahead as well. Oh dear. There goes Lauren. Just missed a rotation. And the 7-4 landed as well, didn't it? Atlas. Need to read that one back, buddy.
1755, welcome to Bogota 30
Unbelievable. You're like, yes, no one I can see you. God, G-Face, you got away and landed and we're still half-ways at the ground.
Thank you.
That's giant. Nearly there. So if we were to get airborne right now, we'd arrive with 3.7 tons of fuel. 2 tons to divert. We should have at least 30 minutes of fuel there.
1965.
Still really busy here. 9 Alpha Kilo, that's handy. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, anyone see that awful ATR crash in Nepal? It's in the video. It looks like yeah, weather or control flight into terrain wasn't a factor. It looks like they lost control, the wing dropped or something happened there. Awful.
República 627, la frecuencia de salida es 119.65. 119.65 para la República 6200, gracias. Clear for takeoff, 3-2 left,
1-8 Golf. 2-3 Lima's been waiting a while there.
Okay, Roger, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff, Alpaca 1-8 Golf.
That's 1-8 Golf with his takeoff clearance. Yes, you see, because Yeti Airlines ATR crash. Nearly me. There he goes. So we are going to be at the whole point. Might not be us next, but yeah, the rain's cool. There isn't much effect of rain, like you can't really see the rain in the sim, like falling. You can obviously see the effect on the windscreen. There we are. Avianca is very close to the Alpaca. So loud out here. Yeah, the rain.
Micro 18 Golf, contact departure 119.65.
No, Pete, you're joking. There's a video from inside. Cool. But there's been obviously a lot of people getting killed, but there were some survivors. Which, when you look at the video of the aircraft crashing, it's a miracle that anyone survived that.
Welcome.
Oh, someone subscribed to the channel, doesn't even know we're streaming. James, default airports and explained just amazing, trouble-free plug and play. I wish Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 could add something like gateway airports to allow community to improve default airports. Isn't something like that coming, or rumoured to be coming? But yeah, that's one of the benefits of X-Plane at the moment. These incredible airports from the gateway. You know, I've actually, since I've had X-Plane 12, I've not used or any payware airports. I've used one, I think, because it was actually compatible from X-Plane 11, but a lot of the ones of X-Plane 11 aren't compatible at all. I do like the fact, look, there's a big grey cloud underneath us, and it is, you know, you can see the rain here, it's not very clear.
Alpaca 35 Tango Bravo 12521 final sketch 132 clear for takeoff 3 step.
The 600 step.
Don't think it'll be us next.
Just cooling.
Oh, I can hear thunder. There are thunderstorms forecast. Well, how are we now? 1 hour 35 minutes into the stream and not airborne. If this is going to be 37 group flights, probably top 5 delays for departure. And it's not the fault of HC, it was just so we didn't have enough controllers. But this departure could be interesting. It's the airline all the way over there, Ava 10. United. 7-8. Actually, my slot was the same time as you from Panama, and I'm already well into the descent. Stop it. Stop it. Oh dear. We'll crank up the Mac number. Don't forget, guys, although taking part in the group flight, moving forward, there'll be a giveaway for each group. So there'll be 2 giveaways today. Hi Kepski, hope you're doing well. Fellow 737 type rated pilot, if you didn't know already, in chat. Dan, you're wowzer. Yeah, Dan, where are you? You're on your first group flight. You took off about an hour ago. What were you saying in chat?
Alpaca 2 off Mike, line up weight 3 left.
Going to white 3 to left, Alpaca Bravo 1.
Very funky music. Actually, I've got some better music. I could use this one. Classic. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alpaca 5 Charlie Alpha, you've made it to Panama. Well done. How much fuel have we used so far? So bear in mind on the flight plan, taxi fuel is meant to be used 100 kilos in 10 minutes. And we've used... Actually, it's not that bad. I thought we'd used more. We used 400 kilos of fuel. So we've used 300 kilos extra. Actually, yeah, I suppose 10 minutes makes sense. We've been taxiing for about 35-40 minutes. But we are, out of curiosity, though, you can see we're only burning 260 kilos per hour per engine. It's usually 300, but again, that will be due to the fact that we're so high. Will, coming into Bogota right now. Controller slows down to minimum approach speed and I'm 40 track miles to run. Oof. Yeah, minimum approach speed. Yeah, minimum clean speed would be acceptable. Minimum approach speed. Dropping the gear and flaps at 40 miles is very efficient.
Vieta 60, I cleared you forward. What are you doing on 27?
Uh-oh. He's in the wrong hole. He's meant to have been behind me. Probably going to be the T3 Lima at some point as well. We've got big jumbos here as well. Rain's coming in heavy now.
Maintain high rate of climb altitude 13,000 feet.
So, high rate of climb till 3,000 for AG, I'll just do an ADP1. So, bug up at 11,200 feet.
American 915, you're in this frequency.
There he goes, I'll bug 2 for Mike. Lauren climbing outperformance was bad, but can't have been as awful as Edo's MG80 to try out climb him, even the Airbus. Yeah, that poor MD80. The old engines. There he is, 2-3 Lima.
Runway 23 left, Alpaca 23 Lima.
He's been incredibly patient. Is he in the... I don't know, in a Phenom? Alpaca Executive? Is he actually in a Phenom though? Or is that just the model match has changed? Look at that lineup, love it! I think he's using the Rotate MD-18, I think. Kilo 8, Kilo 8.
Tower, Alpaca 46 Whiskey, 32 right, RMP Charlie.
Oh, we've got an Alpaca on final. There he is, 46 Whiskey. Look at that.
Last aircraft calling again.
This through the raindrops, that's really cool.
Runway 32 right, RMP Charlie.
Alpaca 46 Whiskey, wind.
Not the best weather for the RMP. Nice 9 minutes in, we haven't taken off yet. I know, simply, Bob, I do apologise. Nothing I could have done at all. Tim, mine was very... yeah, I think for those who got away first, they've had very quiet, uneventful group flights. Group flight. Those guys have been stuck in the mix. Again, there's no one lining up and waiting. Oh yeah, we have got Alpaca 2-3 Lima, so we could actually put a second aircraft on the runway here. Rain's really coming down now. Puddles are growing by the second. Lots of standing water.
2 off spike, turn black, focus right about 1 and then decimal 65.
Couple 1.65, thanks a lot for the ATC, Alpaca Alpha Mike, take care.
Beautiful. Flight level 250 and told to reduce to 200 knots. Yeah, that's not bad. Sorry, that's not great. Yeah, 200 knots above that speed, you can get into sort of, you know, minimum manoeuvre speed margins and things like that. It's too slow. Is that there? 400? This weather. landing's looking great.
Alpaca 23 Lima, 12521, Signal Connect 1023, clear for takeoff 3 to left from Kilo 6.
Ooh, flared a little bit high. Could be a sim thing though.
Takeoff hour 23, Alpaca 23 Lima.
Yeah, I think. Ooh, I don't know. He's gone for the nose wheel landing. Oh, he's done a 3-pointer. Little bit long. Touchdown about halfway down. We'll let you off. Here's a thunderstorm. Ooh. Easy, easy. Didn't even need to all the runway. Yeah, I think they have. Bogota have truly been alpaca-lipsed. Oh yeah, there's the little... Alpaca 23 Lima's airborne. Oh, there's no aircraft on the runway. Come on, line up and wait, line up and wait. Let's go, let's go. I think he could be having ATC issues here.
American 915.
American 915.
This aircraft vacated us.
Ground 121.8.
I think this poor guy's maxed out as well.
21.8 American 915.
Alpaca 46 Whiskey, contact ground 120.
Who's next to line up, I wonder? Fingers crossed.
Contact ground at 121.
Could be an Avianca.
46 Whiskey, thanks.
I think it could be Avianca here.
Cover Alpaca 23, my passing 12,000.
Alpaca 23 Lima, contact arrivals 119.65.
Well, 119.65, Alpaca
Keep
23
shooting
Lima,
that.
bye-bye.
Fingers crossed, come on, come on, come on. Alpaca. I hear Spanish.
2435, you're on the wrong frequency. The correct frequency is for the South Tower.
Oh, South Tower. Oh, they've got two tower frequencies now. They've got Tower North and Tower South, 1181 and 118250. So this tower only has to deal with departures.
Good, 23 Lima, passing 16,000.
Here's my frequency.
I've got Tidbury vibes. Oh dear. There should be an aircraft airborne by now, surely.
No.
Oh, cleared him to take off straight away though, that's good. Cool, nearly there. I think this looks great with the rain and the MCP. I think the graphics are awesome. And I think there needs to be improvements to the drops and the raindrops, but it's not bad. But when, yeah, unfortunately when you get moving, the rain sort of streaks aren't that realistic. God blimey. Surely I'm next.
And hello, Alpaca 9 off Kilo. Just confirm you'd like me to hold it Kilo 7.
He's off. And he's got a valid question.
Somebody.
Tower Gen 685 on the mist, 3 to right.
Oh, someone's got a missed approach.
Custom mist, contact 119.5.
There might be quite a few missed approaches today with that weather.
Aircraft monitor the frequency until the controller contacts you.
Wait, what was that? All aircraft monitoring this frequency? What? Oh, look at the number of aircraft here. It's gone all quiet. Look at This looks great. Pro streamer here with the camera effects. This is the longest taxi I've had in a stream for a very, very, very long time. Oh dear, I've not heard the tower for a minute now.
Alguien aquí en la frecuencia de torre, el controlador dijo algo porque se acaba de desconectar.
All the stations on this frequency stand by SAC tower is taking the shift now. Todas las estaciones de esta frecuencia pendientes.
Ah, okay, so what, they're swapping controllers, I think. No rain at the back of the line in my sim. What sim are you in, 2 tons? They definitely have sufficient ATC now, though. They've got delivery ground, 2 tower frequencies. No! No!
Good evening, number 1, standby, continue approach, standby for runway vacated.
Continue approach, disconnected.
I thought that was a guy getting lined up away. I was cross. It's a different controller now. Uh, 11905, there's... Might disconnect because my approach is screwed.
Sierra India Kilo 83, the wind is 250 degrees 10 knots, runway 2 right clear line.
Yeah, he's getting stuff done.
Clear plan, disconnected.
I think once he realises the aircraft, the whole point, no one on the runway. Yeah, it's gone. It's all gone. We've had no one line up or take off now.
623 contact Bogota
3 or 4 minutes.
Approaching 100.5 feet. Like 37 Bravo Golf, line up and wait runway 32 left.
I'd wait 32 left, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Oh, I thought I was going to become part of the furniture here at this airport. We're lining up and wait. Right, that's on, that's on. Auto throttle. L nav, we'll put our wipers on max. Transponder TARA. That shouldn't happen on the ground, that's a bug. Weather radar. Level line.
Before takeoff checklist, below the line, MCP.
Set.
Transponder.
TARA.
Strobe lights.
On.
Landing lights.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
032 left clear takeoff, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Lights are on. Checks complete. Timing. Yoke cam. No, that's the checklist. Yoke cam is coming on. Let's go to Panama, guys. Right, stabilise. Look at this rain. Set takeoff first. This is full power. I'm about 100%. Look at the rain streaks. Actually looks pretty cool. There we are. Takeoff thrust set indications normal. Look at the look at the ground speed and indicated airspeed difference. Look at that.
80 knots.
Checked, but ground speed's 110 knots already. That's the intensity altitude for you. Look at the acceleration with full power here. So slow. Feels like it's taking ages. And off the thrust lever. So slow.
Rotate.
Up we go. Oh, a lot more back pressure needed than I expected.
Positive rate.
Gears up. Trim. And we do NATP 1.
400.
Weather radar returns a bit pants. LNAV. Oh, hold on, let me... Very quiet, I forgot to turn the sound up on the exterior. So we're going to maintain this best rate to climb for ATC. We won't bug up until 11,200 feet. Rotation was slower than expected, had to use a lot more pitch than I thought, but it Wasn't bad. Now we've got arm. We should be in N1. There we go.
Bravo Golf, contact the Bogota South approach, 11900 miles, 65.
11965, thanks to the ATC, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Bye. Perfect. Launches.
Please reduce your indicate average for 200 knots.
So we're going to do like the post-cruise checks at 18,000 feet. Or pre-cruise checks, sorry. Because obviously the elevation's so high here. So remember we're going to go up to 11,200 feet before we accelerate. So we are now at accelerate, so plug up.
Descent 10,000 feet, Alpaca Papa Yankee. 7,000, 17,000 please.
12,000 feet is the first stop altitude, so I'm just going to level off here at 12,000 actually. Was that unrestricted? I'm going to comply with this here, so VNav. Flat 1.
Expect RMP, and which RMP would I expect?
So Y is commanding a climb still, it should be commanding 12,000. Right, so well, maybe it is. No, N1 VNav speed, right, Y is still commanding a climb. It's so bugged at the moment, look, 12,000 and I'm in VNav and it's commanding a climb. So what I'm just going to do is go out hold here.
Roger, sir. Please maintain 230 knots.
And commands. It's going to be busy here, guys.
23 lead. Contact Bogota Center 128.600.
Come on, MCP speed, order throttle. Come on, come on, come on. Why is the lower dude? I forget to blank that. I'm just going to wait until this guy responds.
263, clear, flag level 240.
So 12,000 until we get unrestricted climb.
6263.
Yeah, VNav broke that. I had VNav selected, but it was not complying with the 12,000 foot restriction. Hello, it's Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf on a Top Key 2 Romeo, 12,000 inbound Bravo 0549.
Bravo Golf, continue climbing to flag level 240 and present position direct Basil, Victor Alpha Sierra India Lima.
Climb flight level 240, direct to Vasil, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. 240. So he's really busy, so you know I should ask, is that confirm unrestricted, but I'm sure that's where he wants me to go. Insufficient fuel, that's a bug, 3.2. Oh dear. Sounds busy. Might have to take off, check this. Gears off, water brakes off. Star switches come off, air conditioning and pressurization. So the altitude's quite high, but that will hopefully come down or stay around the same, but the diff is increasing 1.5 cents. Release the crew.
Alpaca 23 Lima, did you copy my last transmission?
And checks complete, and we'll do the next checks.
Negative, Alpaca 23 Lima, say again please.
Passing 18,000 feet.
Please contact Bogota Center 128.600.
Oh, got away guys, run away. Look at that, the ortho down there looks great. God, that was a long time, guys. A long time for a group flight. 2 hours and we're only just got airborne. I could do 2 sector streams in 3 hours. Guys, listen out on frequencies. I can hear a lot of alpacas being requested by ATC, but no one responding. Have a listen out. I am guilty of that myself as well when I'm streaming. Whoa, hello, bit of turbulence here. And we'll now set standards, transition levels coming up. Do the pre-cruise checks now. Fuel 4 pumps. Runway 3.5. We've got 6 tons of board. AP's off, pressurization 2.5. Still not climbing, but again, that's probably just letting the pressure build up because the high elevation departure and sets. We'll leave passengers on because it's a bit bumpy. Checks complete.
Contact Bogota, approach 119.500.
And Alpaca Papa Yankee request further descent approaching 17,000 feet.
Very busy. It sounds like it's all been a bit calmer in Panama than Bogota. What's our ETA now? 22:59 hour. Mod so far is behaving okay. A few little quirks on departure. Like I said, I had VNAV selected. It didn't comply with the 12000 in the legs page. VNAV should go to VNAV path and stop climbing at that stage. Just stay at VNAV speed of M1. But the performance at 8,400 feet, you can see, was really poor. Yeah, I've never taken off at such high elevation. I should think the aircraft would behave like that. But now in Bogota, they've got full ATC. They've got delivery ground, 2 tower frequencies, 2 approach frequencies. Excellent. They've definitely improved the clouds, haven't they, in Explain 12 compared to when it first came out in sort of beta. Yeah, not perfect, but they're much better than they were.
Can we expect any delays to?
ATC's forgot about me. Oh no, don't know seen it. Guys, if you have feedback you'd like me to give to the ATC, feel free to post that in the 37th members only group flight forum post. I'll happily provide that. Or feel free to do it yourself.
Approach minimum. We are trying to liberate all the traffic we got on hold because any traffic you did anything with wasn't expected. And you know, we are right now in a lot of traffic. Sorry, sir. No problem, thanks.
Yeah, 20,000 feet, only in airborne for 10 minutes because we're so high at the start. So we've got
6263, contact Bogota Center 128.600. 128.600, that's aircraft calling, please repeat your last information. Bianca 07, vuelo 250, en Cruise.
Right, let's have a look at these charts then. So we've got that direct to VATSUR. High train at Mora here is 17.3, 19.6 to the south, so we have a depressurisation or anything like that. It's always worthwhile being aware of the Mora. He says without actually knowing what the Mora is, minimum off route altitude. There you go, 15,000 feet at VATSUR. So if we have a depressurisation issue, we won't go below 16,000. That's the highest on the entire sector. Yeah, VATSUR 15.4, then 13.1, then 15.1. So sort of don't want to go below 16,000 feet until we at least get to past Pulox. A bit of a depressurisation. Beautiful routing actually.
1,000 to go.
I'll have to give him a nudge. I think this controller's very saturated. Scottish Way, you only deployed only 10 minutes ago. Welcome back. Yep. And it sounds like guys are having a lot of issues coming into Bogota as well. Edward, you just landed in Bogota, just started to see the boss depart. I know. There's still guys on the ground there. Well done for everyone though for persevering. So when ATC is saying go to your approach minimums, I think he might be a bit confused with the terminology. So what I'd recommend is when he says go to your approach minimums, do minimum clean, because to configure that early is very unrealistic. Yeah, unless you're on final. Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, standing by for further climb. That is true, I am in the air. Scottish.
37 Bravo Golf, continue climbing flight, contact Bogota Central 128.600.
128.6, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Okay, take a body here.
Bye bye.
1286, over to centre.
Center Alpaca 170, should we be with you still?
Atlantic 06, me confirma salida 2608.
Oh no, the tower's not responding. Oh dear.
Atlantic 06, inmediato ruede vía.
I think their decision to make this a public event shot them in the foot. Because, yeah, that's increased the traffic. Doubled it, isn't it? I mean, there's 40 of us. Checking here, I don't know. Center Buenos, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, maintaining flight level 240 to Pulox, request 360 for cruise. There, got words out.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, please disregard level 370.
Just confirm our cleared levels 360, or would you like us to climb 370 Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf?
Continuing final 360.
Climb level 360 Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. 360 set. VNAV set on the overhead panel. MCP, and we can see it's on the cruise page as well. Monitoring 125.
November Golf, Charlie 003, please confirm position short.
Perfect.
Bogota Central 305.
Yeah, it doesn't work still like that. Lauren, they've never had this amount of traffic, but they're coping up really for it. Just if a tower cab would have got on a bit earlier to get the clearances going, it would have got a lot smoother. Exactly, Lauren, you're 100% correct. Yeah, had they gotten clearance on earlier, that would have smoothed out the departures. So we would have at least gotten away in a little bit more of a smoothly way, because it was obviously, I think departures for the first 30 minutes of the group flight were very slow. I think maybe 4 or 5 got away in 30 minutes. And then obviously clearance came online, issued everyone the clearance, everyone got their pushback at the same time, and then we all taxied the whole point. I mean, when I got to the whole point, I was number 11 for departure. Something like that. But yeah, I don't think they're used to this amount of traffic. And then to have decided to, you know, it's completely up to them. They asked, would you mind if we want to do a group flight? I'd love to. Sorry, a public event. I said, that's up to you, but I can tell you you will have enough traffic with us, but if you want to make it a public event, feel free to do so. And they said, oh yeah, we'll be fully staffed. Which, to be fair to them, they were, eventually, just not at the start. But no, I think they've done a very good job as well with the amount of traffic. Just got to keep your heads calm, you know, if you're getting delayed, if you get AC, don't get frustrated, you know, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? We would like to take it seriously, but yeah. Oh, Andy, no, nothing has moved off the departure line since you took off. Oh dear, they're really struggling, aren't you? I was lucky to get away when I did then. I've been airborne 15 minutes now. There's Andy's no one taken off since I've got, or if so, how many? Oh, I can see it getting really busy going inbound as well. But there's not many aircraft on the approach. Oh yeah, my goodness, Andy, yeah, I could just see it. Avianca 60 on the runway. Oh my goodness me. Andy, I've just seen it on the VATSUR map. My goodness. Oh dear, they are struggling, the poor guys. What happened there for departures then? There must have been an issue there.
Continúe Unicorn, de momento no me encuentro controlando FIR Barranquilla, voy a llamar Bogotá alcanzando Loco.
slowly climbing up. See, 16 minutes and 28,000 feet. I thought it might be a tad higher. Do a fuel check at Pulox as well. The default weather radar is not great. I think they got overwhelmed with the arrivals and completely forgot about departures. Oh dear. I saw there were 2 towers online at one point. It sounds like one of them might have gone. That would have definitely helped. Have a 2 tower frequencies, one to deal with departures on the southerly runway, one to deal with arrivals on the northerly runway. You can see the high terrain down below, look. It doesn't look bad, but nowhere near as good as Microsoft Flight Simulator. But there's a weird little oscillation going on here, look. It's rocking slightly. Lauren, it might not be authorised to have 2 tower positions at Bogota. They definitely had 2, because when we were on the ground, a guy checked in, he said, no, please contact Tower North, and there was 2 frequencies, so I think they are allowed, well, whether they're allowed to or not, I don't know, but they definitely had 2 at one point. Not at the moment, though, it looks a bit. Scott's going to head to bed early, unfortunately, for a mock exam tomorrow. Hope the arrival to Panama goes smoothly. Night, guys. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Good luck with your maths exam tomorrow. Some weird clouds going on there. Are those contrails of other aircraft? Or is that just some weird... Hey? I didn't know X-Plane now showed contrails of other aircraft. If they do, that's pretty cool. Can you see that? The oscillating's really annoying. If they did, that must be... Because Microsoft Flight Simulator may be doing this cool. Yeah, I think that's a contrail of the aircraft. We're chasing them, we're behind them. If that is, that's awesome. Bank angle 10. Oh, it's going to be cold this week in the UK. Just having a look at Longford. It's going to be -3, -4 degrees. Nice. Again, pick up Jack tomorrow. I like it when it's cold. It doesn't get muddy when I walk him. The ground's frozen solid. I think it was introduced as a recent X-Pilot update. Oh, cool.
Weather Center again, Copa 233, climbing flight level 360 inbound Quebec from Palo Negro.
Copa 233, hello, source 1310.
1310, Copa 233.
Sim737 bar, you're still climbing, I'm sorry, just secured up. I'll open the bar for you, Alpaca, Whiskey 4 Mike. Cheers. Get me a rum. How's it going, Andy? Still in Bogota? Sounds like I was the last departure. That was 20 minutes ago. 20 minutes ago. Poor guys. Oh dear. But I can see a nice established line on the group flight. Oh no, Andy's taking off, okay. Is there any Alpaca still there? Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, I think, is bringing up the rear. That's the last, I think the last Alpaca is leaving 2 hours into the group flight. 3 Kilo Alpha, who's that? That's Kai. 3 Kilo Alpha's meant to leave at 2048. He's an hour and 10 minutes late. Kai, you are... It's admirable for your patience. Well done, 3 Kilo Alpha. I think that's the last alpaca there. There's no other alpacas left. So poor Kai was meant to depart an hour and 20 minutes ago, and he's now number 1 for departure. I know he's lining up. Kai is lining up on the runway. I'm looking at the VATSUR map. I think all the Panama inbound aircraft are airborne. I think they are. I can't see anyone coming inbound from Panama now. Oh dear. Oh well, +1 for the contrails. That's superb. Oh, I was meant to do a fuel check at Pulox. So Pulox 20 minutes. We're at Pulox at time 09. So it was actually at 18 2 minutes early, but that's because we were planning to depart on southeasterlies. We should have burnt 1,700 kilos of fuel. We've used 2.1, so we've burnt an extra 300 kilos, and that 400 kilos that'll be sat on the ground. We should have 3.55 for the extra 2 tons we took. We've got 5 tons. So we burnt an extra 500 kilos, which makes sense. We'll sit on the ground for 45 minutes. Oh, 2 tons. You are bringing up the. What's your call sign? 2 tons. It's 2 Tango Lima, isn't it? Usually. Oh no, there's an Alpaca 153. Oh no, they've just landed from Panama. 360 for us anyway. 9 Alpha Kilo's just airborne. No, you're still 2 Tango Lima. Where are you? Ah, but you. Oh. I can't see you on the map. Oh gosh, no, I can see you 2 tons. You're. Oh no! You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're number 8 for departure. Or 6 in queue now. Oh no! Oh, 2 tons. And you were due off at 20:52, so it's an hour and 20 minutes. Guys, as I said, let's leave some feedback to the guys, and it's no way to provide negative feedback. It's just some sort of like, you know, experiences regarding phraseology, and I'm sure they'd appreciate that. I think there was some confusion on the approach areas. It's called approach, isn't it? Similarly, Bob, into Bogota. We flew in the Feelers 747 last week on Tuesday. It was great. Oh, Tutor's got blocked by a 777 for 10 minutes. Ouch. Was it the KLM, was it? That's an interesting looking cloud. Looks like something from Independence Day ahead. Well, top descent should be in about 20 minutes. I think in Panama, you've had no ATC in Panama. Panama still doesn't have any dedicated ATC, no controller at all. But they've managed, I think it's an area controller dealing with everything. I mean, look at the amount of departures they've still got from Panama. And that's one controller. Panama has a centre on. Yeah, the only centre though, there's no one at the airport. And if you actually go on the VATSUR event site, this is a VATSUR event between Bogota and Panama City, not only to host our group flight, but a public event. And I've never seen an event airport not have any ATC, just one area controller. MGS, well, we were so perfect, we don't need ATC. I think in a way, if you look at our delays in Bogota, that's caused by sort of people being patient, waiting for communication. There's no ATC, you can just coordinate it and push at your own discretion. You know, you're going to fly the SID anyway. So in ways, it makes things easier. I bet if we did a group flight without ATC, it would actually probably go quite well. And we've had it before where we've had to manage departures or something like that, or controllers not be able to make it. Yeah, it is a strange cloud formation. So it looks like some kind of Independence Day. It's like the top of Johnny Bravo's head of Cartoon Network. Who here watched Cartoon Network as a kid? That's cool. Yeah, controls are usually pretty straight. Yeah, the centre in Panama is doing a superb job with their role so far. That's awesome. Well done to him. Well, I'm going to stand up for a short while. Sat here for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and half an hour before that setting up the stream, so I've been sat down for about 2.5 hours, get some blood into my legs. MGS1, by the way, I need to watch your videos for ROP approaches. Not having ILS is catastrophic. Yes, I mean, yeah, you would have flown the RNAV approach then if you went to Bogota. Yep, got an RNAV approach tutorial. Or any of the non-precision approach tutorials. RNAV GNSS, I think it's called, the specific RP tutorial. But yeah, you want to utilise LNAV, VNAV, step down on the MCP. It's an oldie but goldie. Bit of music on. Ah, that's good. So yeah, mod so far has not done too badly. There's multiple issues with VNAV at the moment. VNAV is just not giving me the results on climb, descent. Path is putting me way too low. I tried out hold. I mean, I haven't tried it in this latest version. Out hold wasn't working when I selected it on the test sector yesterday. ZBO is quite busy, but Tim's given me some custom flight model to test, which I'll hopefully do next week at some point. Oh, I'm about to go into that strange cloud formation ahead. Sort of like cumulus with no bottom. Oops, that was me. I was leaning forward and I knocked the control command there. Simply Bob, what version of ZBO are you using? 3.1. Just updated, was it last night or today? No, today. So Friday, ZBO feedback last night. Early access 3.1. 100 miles to go, let's start setting up for the approach. Below 10,000. He's fixed the bug here regarding altitude, so you can now put in 300, 200, 100 as a whole altitude. 132 at 13. 200 is 039 at 10. 10,000, 042 at 13. QNH in Panama. It's 1011. Still this X-Plane 12. Look at the altitude difference here, because I'm in X-Plane 12. These guys are 600 feet below and 2,600 feet below. This is an X-Plane 12 thing. I mean, you can see it here on the altitude at 36,500 feet. So I'm basically 500 feet too high. Or too low. QNH 1011. The code is MPTO. there are arrivals, but we're not flying any of these SIDs today. Our routing, we're told to fly direct to Tango Bravo Golf for the arrival. So I'm just going to go straight to the approach chart. Right, it's 03 right, via Tobago Island, which is what's in the FMC. Let's tune now, 07. Document VR 17.1. Course is 033.
Hello, Alpaca 9 off kilo.
There's Andy.
240 at VATSUR.
But it was 228. So high already though. Hold this for a while.
Level 360 Alpaca 9 off kilo.
228 is set. And course is 033 we've done. So we're going to come in via the Tobago VOR, might get vectors. If not, going to go from Tobago direct to the 4 mile point. Don't think it's on the chart at all. So Tobago 4 miles, can't see anything there, so I'm just going to route direct to the centre fix, since it's on the chart. And that's going to make it actually a fly past waypoint, which is a flyover, that's fine. From there, 8.4 miles, 7.1 to the centre fix, with slight difference there. Or is it going direct to Lambie? 8.4, so it's just a slight discrepancy there then. It says here for Tobago, 8.4 to CF03 right, CF0 right Tobago saying 7.1, should match that. But I'm happy it's correct. From there we're going to go to Lambie, which is on the extended centre line now. When I tried this on VNav yesterday, it was completely broken. In fact, I'm just going to do a little test here. Delete this restriction here. No, that's looking better actually. Oh no, 4,000, no actually, hold on, let me just delete. 2,200, and that point centre fix there is 10.3 miles out. Just see what height it puts us at. Yeah, the VNav is completely broken. Lambie, or centre fix here, is a 10.3 mile final, and it's saying, VNav is saying at 10.3 miles need to be at 2,050 feet. That is completely incorrect. Way too low. We should be at least 3,000, absolute minimum. So VNav in the mod is completely broken, like the calculation for the path of profile. If I leave it in VNav, it's going to put me, yeah, 2,000 feet. I'm going to be about 1,500 feet below profile. So the mod in VNav, just be very careful because it's not putting it at the correct height. Putting you way too low. MSA 6,000 feet to the north. We'll get onto the ILS eventually. Lambie, and then it's a 3 degree ILS. 3 degrees checks the MCP. 200 feet, V800. Don't know what that was in the letter V on RVR before. We'll go with 800 meters. Middle marker. Have to go around. Just approach. Quite a busy one. Climb straight ahead. 500 feet. Then right turn heading 140. Climb 3,001 feet. Right turn 200 to intercept the Tumvira outbound. Just document 17.1 to Diego. 500, 3,100, 200, and 165 to Diego. That's to climb to 3,100, set the MCP and the FMC. Vanguard, what happened to Sam is airborne so late? It's just traffic. So busy, Vanguard. So much traffic. I think I was one of the last 3 to leave. Myself, Andy, then 2 tons. Pack of Canada lips. Excellent. Anyway, it's all coded. I'm just going to really keep an eye out on VNav. Ton to burn, 3.4. We need 2 tons to divert, so we've got at least 30 minutes of fuel. Anyway, 61.8. Let's go to the performance calculator. So 03 right. Showers in the vicinity, so also the runway's wet. Surface wind is 360 at 10. Temperature is 27 degrees, nice and humid then. QNH 1011. Anyway, 61.8. Headwind components 8 knots, will fly +5. Some charts. So 31 right is 3,050 metres. We've got exits at Quebec, if not full lane. Quebec is lane 4, it's about 2,000 metres. So flat 30, order break 3, 2,079. Let's go to that. Let's do that. Flat 30, order break 3.
Alpaca 37, Bravo Golf, Bogota.
Alpaca 37, Bravo, go, Golf, go ahead.
Alpaca 37, Bravo Golf, contact Panama control 133.0.
133.0, Alpaca 37, Bravo, Golf. Thanks to ATC, sir, bye.
Bye.
What on earth is this cloud ahead? Now that is a cumulus cloud, or CB cloud or thunderstorm you would not want to fly near. And the weather radar shows... oh, actually, it is painting something. So... 20 miles, you know, that's about better than nothing. I was actually thought it was a bit pants. So that bit there. Going straight towards it, there's a few little mega clouds there. So this is something we deviate around, right? 20 miles, I would have done that a lot sooner had I been paying attention. Let's fly through it and see what happens. Let's not do that in real life, I'm just curious.
Heading 290, couple 105.
This is the very proficient control I've heard about. This guy sounds like a beast.
We've already established on the localizer, and we're clear for the island steer 3 right. Sorry, I think we were blocked when we did that last time.
Alpaca 67, report indicated.
Indicated is 179 knots and established on the island survey 0.
Alpaca 55 Lima, reduce speed 170 knots.
Reduce to 170 knots, Alpaca 57.
115, reduce speed 170.
70 for couple 105.
Alpaca 18 Golf, turn right heading 010 degrees.
Let's see what happens.
010 degrees.
Now, if you were to go through this at 36,000 feet, it would be choppy as hell.
Continue descent for now.
Yeah, it'd be very foolish.
Descent foot. Alpaca 1 Golf.
Might just clip the edge of it. Still, don't want to keep 20 miles. So this bit here is painting as this part here. So there might be another massive one ahead.
Mike Juliet Golf, izquierda,
513, contacto radar, subo nivel 350, directo tierra. Suma propia navegación. Nivel 350.
The clouds look good. They've improved them a lot in the sim. See what happens.
Okay, we're doing left as quick as we can here, 36 Juliet Victor. I think we're
Thank you, Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, expect late landing clearance.
Sedo. You might flip upside down. See, that's really cool. Actually, you know, credit to X-Lane 12, that's quite cool. We've just gone into the side of a CB, and that's the sort of aircraft reaction I'd expect. Yeah, I'd expect it to be even more violent than that. With rapid change of speed and, you know, moderate turbulence at least. Oh, that was pretty good. I actually think that was pretty good. Not necessarily Sim 737 pilot, generally speaking, yellow and red, but if it's a thunderstorm, you want to keep well clear regardless of the coloured return. It's just showing the intensity of the rainfall or any moisture. But even CB, you know, the paint on that isn't accurate. The weather radar is very basic, very, very basic. Still trying to check in here.
I know, it's annoying actually to do it out of. Taxi via Lima.
Oh, this guy, he's trying to get out of the airport.
Okay, thank you. Yep, definitely missing some taxiways here on MSFS.
Center Pax Lima has the blind we're descending with.
180 Golf, speed 180.
Speed 180, I got one.
And who else called me?
Oh, it's 559 We were just reporting that we're established on the glide and descending one.
Thank you, number 2, continue approach.
Continue number 2, Alpaca 5.
Panama, hello, it's Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, flight level 360 to Tango Bravo Golf, request descent.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, muy buenas, call you back shortly.
Perfect. So let's have a look here what the mod does. Passing top of descent.
Panama, buenas tardes, Avianca 087, listo para copiar autorización.
2 tons finally lining up. Whoa.
Alpaca 67 with 360 degrees 10 knots, runway.
That cloud looks pretty good. There's out hold. Bring speed back, just to catch the profile.
We'll report established, Alpaca 1 Golf.
So the order throttle should be a little bit quicker, bring the speed back. Or the thrust back. Come on. So yeah, I'll show you, look, if I extend the speed brake, watch what happens to the rate of descent. Look at that. See how it just sort of, maybe that's been, that might have been tuned slightly. Yeah, last time I did that, the aircraft would start descending even in out hold. So I think that might have been tuned. It shouldn't change much at all. It's definitely improved.
Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, maintain 3000, turn left heading.
I think Enno's got around.
3180, Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar.
So put the speed back as much as I can do if we're held high. Jackie, would you be able to see a cloud like that at night, or would you be 100% reliant on the radar? 100% reliant on radar at night.
I'm still waiting for the transfer from left control.
It's what was I going to say now? Yeah, you could be an IMC as well, or you could have embedded thunderstorms. You can never see them, so you are reliant on the weather radar. That's why returns of any colour are sort of quite defined. You want to keep clear of, especially at the cruise. I don't want to get much slower than this. Looks, this is the minimum manoeuvre margin. Just to show you, this is quite realistic. Look at how much thrust I've got. I've got max thrust here. Look how slow the acceleration is. That's really accurate. That's to do with the residual thrust available for the engine. Very little thrust being produced. You get right into the back of the drag curve and get into trouble. And the only option is to descend. It's getting quite high now, but again, there's nothing I can do. This guy, don't forget, is having to do departures, arrivals, taxi, takeoff. Huge amount. I'll give him another minute, and I might have to nudge him. Otherwise, we're going to fly over Panama at 30,000 feet. Did tell me to stand by.
Alpaca 12 from Mike, descend 2000, Kennedy 1011.
Very busy in Bogota still.
3 Delta Oscar to right heading 220.
2 tons is airborne. The last Alpaca Airways departure is airborne. Well done, 2 tons. Flight deck is stalled. Yeah, just right rudder. Put back on the stick, spin it. Tactical descent cap, just like the C-17.
Couple 105 established 03 right.
We'll go speed brake and then bug decimal 78, see what happens. I know, it's cool, Brad. Do you like the thumbnail? I made that. So yeah, the PNDG 737 stream will be a lot of fun for you guys tomorrow. I did have a little play with that failure system. The maximum I could do is 59 failures in 10 hours, so it's on average 1 every 10 minutes. And I just flew around him for 1 hour, just at 36,000 feet, turned it on, and within 30 minutes I had fuel pump failure, loss of system B hydraulic pressure, and one of the system A pumps then failed, rapid depressurization, tyre failure, elevator control issues, so I couldn't pitch up or down, and it was every 10 minutes, and I ended up ditching it. It was all I could do. But it could be anything. It could be minor issues, it could be significant, serious issues, and they're going to keep on coming until I land. So yeah, probably going to crash tomorrow. So it's a bit of fun, just a bit off the cuff, and it's, you know, I've put a big disclaimer in the video description. This is for fun. I'm on my own in a desktop simulated aircraft, which might not be doing what it should do. We're doing things that not even one of these failures is ever likely to happen.
It seems like there has been a little bit of an issue. I unfortunately can't do anything without your tag. Would you mind disconnecting? I'm really, really sorry. Or sorry, reconnecting.
Yeah, that's fine. Stand by Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Well, I have no idea why I have to connect and reconnect, but I'm doing as he instructed. I'm reconnecting now. Why do I need to do that, I wonder?
37 Bravo Golf, I really, really appreciate it. Recycle 0112, please.
No problem. 0112, and when able, request descent Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. 0112.
Heading 270, Alpaca 23 Lima.
Maybe a VATSUR expert could explain what happened to that. People not VATSUR bit bugs, people not showing up for others. Okay.
Alpaca 2 Alpha Mike, please reduce speed 170 knots or less.
Everything's a bit bugged.
170 knots or less, Alpaca Alpha Mike.
Yeah, I know, but well, the elevator, I had, what was it, an elevator issue. I couldn't pitch up or down, I had to use thrust to control the decline rate of descent.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1011, and expect vectors ILS 03 right.
6,000 feet, QNH 1011, expecting vectors for ILS 03 right, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. There we are, level change. We're 9999. That's exactly what it should say, no more than that. And if you go here to progress page 4, you should be able to get, what was it, descent page? Your actual one could come up here above that, I think. Right, so speed breaks out. Yeah, there's definitely been an improvement in speed brake behaviour. See what we could do. We'll get this profile back. Yeah, this has been improved. 495, maybe a little excessive now. I've never seen it above 6,000, but there we go. 7,000. Yeah, that will be, it'll be interesting tomorrow. But I think you guys would see me find it quite interesting how I deal with it, prioritise, you know, deal with the most serious issues first, and then prioritise. Try my best.
3,000 feet away, heading 360 degrees, Alpaca 23 Lima.
3 Delta Oscar, present heading clear, Dallas approach Zulu, runway 03 right, correction Dallas 03 right.
8,000 feet per minute. This is a bit excessive. Profile's going in now. Yeah, this is too much. Maximum it would do level change speeding up is sort of, you know, 5.5. Maintain indicated airspeed now. Captain, do you have any stories for us? Something like happened recently? Oh, retro atmosphere. Bad time since you started and said, oh, well, try my best. No, I diverted recently, guys. So yes, I don't give away too much for I respect my privacy. But you know, in the last turn right, heading 360 for sequencing. Riding 360 degrees, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. I diverted. I diverted due to visibility. So I went to an airport, Cat 1 ILS approach only, and the RVR was sort of around 400 metres, 500 metres, and we need 550 like most ILSs. And then the lighting failed. We were under descent and approaching the airport. We were going to have to hold anyway. Then the lighting failed, and then we have to work out if the lighting fails, the increased RVR requirements, which during the day isn't usually too bad. But then AT said there were other issues, that the ILS was no longer available, so it was RNAV approach only. And the RNAV approach required 1,300 metres RVR, or meters, 1,300 metre visibility, and it was 400 metres, so approach ban. And we held for about 30 minutes in case they could have fixed the ILS. It didn't happen, so we diverted to French airport. Yeah, that was about 3 weeks ago. No event. We landed and passengers were bussed, and then we flew empty back to the airport. We tried to get in. We managed to get in. I'll just go back to VNAV now. So VNAV 290 knots. Aircraft should do 1,000 feet per minute now to get back onto profile. But yeah, this is all a bit broken, guys, at the moment. Level change, 8,000 feet per minute. Stowing the speed brake, massive change in this. That's too much. I've just stowed the speed brake. Right, so probably unnecessary. VNAV isn't any use for this since it's just vectors. Yeah, and VNAV's broken. But you use the MCP as a toolbox to get the job done. Just adjust it as needed. So I'm just gone VNAV just to do 1,000 feet per minute now. Once the ZBO finally stabilises. Vaga, those are the exciting days, though. No, not when you're a captain. It's never exciting. It's stressful. No, you deal with it. At the end of the day. Oh dear. Yeah, we did go to our planned alternates. And we diverted with plenty of fuel as well, because we took extra fuel because it was meant to be low visibility forecast, below Cat 1 minimums. And we diverted with like 5 tons of fuel. Left 290 degrees, Alpaca 37 Bravo, no problem. 290. It was our planned alternate, but we diverted. The weather wasn't great there, but they had Cat 3 available, and we still had fuel to go to another alternate. 25 degrees, and yeah, hold on, let me just fly the plane first, guys. 9,600 feet, level change, we'll go back to VNAV, actually we're commanding 250, VNAV per 1,000 feet. Right, let's do the post-cruise checks. Fuel 4 pumps, we've got 4 tons, lights, don't need logo on. Angular bank is set to 25 degrees, pressurization. 2.0 sets. Seatbelt speed on all flight, recall, checks complete. So we're just descending 6,000 feet on vectors for the approach tower, 1,400 feet below profile, but again VNAV is completely broken. We're 40 miles away. So ideally, VNAV should be saying we're at 13,500 feet, we're at 8.9. VNAV is just broken. It's just way off what it should be at, the vertical profile. Send 3,000 feet, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. 3,000 feet set. Descent checks,
Descent checklist. Pressurization.
At 150.
Anti-ice. Off. Approach briefing and fuel.
Discussed.
IAS and alt bugs.
Checked and set.
Descent checklist complete.
That will be 120 knots, Alpaca 230.
Say VRAF here, is what I'm saying then.
Maintain 1.
So as I'm saying, now on vectors for the approach into Panama, expecting runway 03 right. All set up ready for approach between 250 knots.
Clear to land, 03 right, Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar.
Edo.
Thank you, and welcome. Joyce, Alpaca Alpha Mike, thanks for the great ATC, have a good one.
Yeah, this guy's been on fire, hasn't he? Stephen Beckham made it to Panama with only 1 hour delay. That's not bad. Better than most, though. Double Bocina, your 737 thinks that it's a beluga. Eh? See, I'm ignoring VNAV now. 35 track miles, we should be at 10,500, not 8,000 feet on profile. Oh, that was regarding your vertical speed and descent. Yes, just slowing the thrusters. Too early for the replay tool. Yankee Fox, don't need to worry about the next plane. It has inbuilt replay, but it crashed when I tried it on the test sector. So we'll see what happens there. We'll do the giveaways first, though. Set those fixed ones.
413 puede llamar Bogotá 128,6, vámonos. 186, muchas gracias y buena suerte con Bogotá 13. Vale, Spain 15 Lima 250 final. Sí, 250 Lima.
Sorry, I'm completely ignoring this. 30 track miles to go, we should be at about 9,000 feet. Captain, is this going to be your first winter without a furlough? Oh, without... Roger, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Any speed?
37 Bravo Golf, for now none, I'll call back if needed.
Roger. Perfect. So you see the glide slopes there? Yeah, no furlough this winter. Oh, well, that's finished now. Viene por izquierda 280 por financiamiento. 280 por el 272 por izquierda. Alpaca 37 Oscar vacated runway. Edo got it down. Well done, Edo.
23 Lima, 1360 degrees 10 knots. Runway 03 right, clear land. 03 right, clear to land. Alpaca 23 Lima. 3 Delta Oscar, taxi south, choice caution 737 from left to right on Mike.
Sun setting here in Panama. There's the aircraft carrier down there. So once Zebra gets this all fixed, I think there's been a significant improvement in X-Plane 12's environmental model.
Confirm is stand India 37
Get level
for
change out and bring the speed back as well. 220. So when you go level change, the thrust lever close very slowly. Very quickly, should be a lot slower than that. In other phases it's too quick. Too slow. Running 010 degrees on the heading, cleared ILS 03 right, will go Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. So talk about, telling you about how VNAV's completely broken. You can see, look, 22 miles, we want to be at around 6,600 feet, 6,500. It's showing me 2,000 feet high, but look at that, we're actually just about 1 dot below the ILS. So guys, VNAV, it'll put you on profile, and after the final approach fix, it'll put you the correct height, but for now, the descent, it's just got this sort of 2,000 feet low, and it's doing it. It's been doing it for a while. Localizer live, localizer capture. 033 sets. Final approach course is 033. Extended descent line. You go flap 1. Cleared ILS. Approach. Glide slope capture. Missed approach altitude 3,000 to 100 feet since. Not been told any speed, so we're just going to maintain 200 knots additionally. We'll bring the speed back below 200 knots to around 10 miles. So yeah, look, there we are. Perfectly on profile. VNAV showing 2,600 feet high. There's nothing in there that's going to throw VNAV. We've got ATR above restriction here, a height at landing. This is completely broken. So you see here flap 1, if I bring the speed back here, look how it's just slowly...
Bravo Golf, you're number 2, traffic 11 miles ahead, reported 152 ground speed, start reducing your speed.
Reducing speed now, back at 37 Bravo Golf. So he's doing 150, so we're going to go to flap 5, and we'll go to the flap 5 speed. I can't see him on TCAS yet. He's 10 miles ahead, which is decent spacing. if it was at 4 miles ahead, I'd be a bit more concerned. So see flat 5, this is looking really nice for the drag model in the mod, so flat 5, if I turn on yoke cam, you can see the thrust is completely idle, and look at how the 737 flat 5 idle thrust holds the speed quite nicely. It's designed to do this, it's sort of like the minimum drag speed. If you've got no headwind, it'll be sort of steady. If you've got tailwind, it can actually still accelerate with flat 5, so with idle thrust, so you've got to be a bit careful of that. So flat 10's a really nice flap setting if you want the speed to come back, but it is slowly coming back on its own. Ground speed is as well. The approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters and instruments.
So we've got the QNH set cross checks.
Approach 8.
INAT CLS.
Checked and set.
Approach checklist complete.
Perfect.
1-0 para 4, Copa 410.
6272, continúe descenso 4000 pies ahora.
Start over landing phone out so we can hand fly this.
Ricardo 2435, descenso 2000 pies.
2000 pies, 2435.
435 tiene la 01 de vista.
Where is... Oh, you know what, I'm not playing with fire here. Better pushback off. Toby, gain plug-in on. No, it's not working. I need to turn on it in the settings here, but it doesn't work anywhere near as well in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've enabled it. There we go. Toby our truck is on. It's okay. Perfect. Perfect. It's not been cleared to land yet, but disconnecting. Auto throttle, autopilot.
410, vire por derecha 010, mantenga 2000, autorizado ILS 036.
Just looking at chat there for a second, but I can't see what's going on.
Y mantenga 2000 hasta establecido para Copa 410.
A little bit too close to the control column here. It feels okay.
Unas 9 millas, una punto a 2000.
Here's Panama. Yeah, the Microsoft Flight Sim Toby truck is a lot smoother. It's not bad in this, but sort of a bit jerky. I need to play the settings perhaps.
2500.
That's radio altimeter live.
Good evening, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, flight level 360.
Fuel, we've got 3.6, 3.7 tons, so when we have a go around, we've still got plenty of fuel. It's lovely. 20 knot crosswind, it's very smooth. 03 right, cleared to land, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. So we'll start configuring about 5 miles. Continue approach, Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Did he clear someone else to land? And I read that back wrong. Probably. Gear down, flat 15. No speed. And let's do the landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Start switches.
Continuous.
Expect late landing clearance up like a 37 Bravo Golf. Right, well then we'll fully configure flat 30. Why is it not using the other runway? There's 2 runways! What did I forget there? It's a bit broken over equal, to be fair.
Check.
Speed brake.
Up, green light.
Landing gear.
Down, 3 greens.
Auto brake.
Auto brake 3 set.
Flaps.
Flips ready set, green light.
Landing lights.
On.
Landing checklist complete.
So apart from landing clearance, we've been all configured to land. And again, this is just default Panama.
1000
Checks.
Speed's
good. Probably a little bit more thrust than I'd expect with flat 30 though. Oh, is he taking off yet?
037, Avianca 087, muchas gracias. Destino 15 Lima, ahora Barranquilla 128,4.
Oh, I can see an airplane on the threshold and he's not moving. Don't make me go around. Or is he moving? He is. Yeah, he's going. The tower's timed that perfectly, I think. 5 to continue. This control is very good. Zero 3 right, clear to land. Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf. Fly Barcelona. Continue. Very nice. Perfect control. This control is the best I've ever heard. Check. It's definitely improved. Still not perfect. Oh, floating. Come on. Oh. Oh, speed breaks up. It still needs to move reverses. Oh, I'm going to miss the exit. Oh, it's really skinny. Manual braking. 100. Just going to make this exit to help ATC. 60. Oh, that was really slippy. I dropped a wing there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Panama. Here eventually. Oh, that was a float off. There we are. Right, let's turn off the eye tracker. The eye tracker's pretty good actually. Brake stay, flaps coming up. I think he's holding for us. So we're vacated Quebec. Just going to taxi forward here because we're still on the runway. It looks like he's... Why is he on the grass? He must be on Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, caution traffic left to right, 737 on Lima, sorry for the late call, and after traffic has passed, Oscar, standard choice.
Give away to Copa Airlines, and then Oscar standard choice, and thanks to the ATC. I don't know how you do it on your own, that was amazing. Alpaca 37 Bravo Golf, bye.
I appreciate it, I tried.
You did try. Right, why am I going backwards? I forgot the reverses out, it's a bit downhill here. Look at the attitude. I think that could be the ortho, struggling to go up the hill. Right, Quebec, Oscar, we're going to go straight ahead onto a stand. Wow, that was group flight and a half. And that ATC was absolutely superb. Is there anyone left? You've all logged off. Hey, Edo, I'm coming to come park next to you, Edo. If I can get up this hill. Look at this. Can you see the altimeter up here increasing? Look, 64, 65 feet. Oh my goodness me, it must be to do with the tile, the ortho tile. It's like a huge lump here. There we go. We've climbed up to 72 feet. Edo, we're coming. Right, APU's coming up. Well, apart from the departure and the delays there, I've thoroughly enjoyed the group flight. With so much ATC. So much traffic to deal with here. We'll take stand 26 next to Edo. He's been waiting patiently. Right, let's do as much clean up as we can. Now it's downhill. Now this is just like in real life. When it's wet, it can be very difficult to see the lead-in line. Stand 26, which doesn't actually match the charts there. On the charts, this stand is 140. Some weird graphics effects. Oh, is that just the reflection? No, that's just the reflection of the water, isn't it? Oh, look at this! Look at this attitude. A wee. Struggling to get on stand. Not bad for a default airport though, but the ortho tile I might need to redo. There we go. We're on stand. Right, parking brake set. So Squawk 2000 standby. We can shut down one of the engines. We'll wait for the APU to start. Trim set. Flight directors can come off. APU's available on bus. Propete off. Steady. And we can shut down the other engine. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Panama. First ever time on a live stream here. Superb. Zebra mod was a bit wobbly, but we got here in one piece. It needs a lot more work. Oh, look, the limo's here to collect Jim and I. Just waiting for 20%. The engines are very slow to spool down. Yeah, it's actually about right. 20%. Anti-collision light can come off, and we'll run the transit shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Electrical.
EPU on the bus.
Fasten belts.
This.
Yeah, sorry.
Off.
Propete.
Off.
Anti-ice.
And the FPS is dropping off
Voice
again at
recording.
44 now because it's coming to sunset. Oops, not loads.
On.
Air conditioning packs.
Auto.
Engine bleed.
On.
APU bleed.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Start switches.
Off.
A 3-hour
brake.
stream for a 1-hour flight.
Speed brake.
Down D10.
Flaps.
Up. No lights.
Parking brake.
Set.
Start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Transponder.
Stand by.
CVR circuit breaker.
In.
Cockpit door.
There we are.
Unlocked.
Shutdown checklist complete.
We did it. There we are. We've got Edo here. We've got loads of traffic here still in Panama. Alpaca 55 Lima's over there. There's the Copper Airlines just landing as well. Brilliant. Well done, Edo. I think you had to go around as well, didn't you? Crazy. You had to do a go around. I noticed all that dollar we've seen in no butter. They love the puddles in Explain 12. There's a lot of puddles there. But that looks really good, this picture here. Lauren says, controller is so busy. Recommend just taxiing to stand at your own discretion. Well, it had the capacity to give me the taxiway and stand. This controller was great. Really, really good. Dealt with everything on his own. No problem at all. Good parking choices, Edo. It's right next to you, buddy. They must change the stand not so long ago. My seniors knew my charts 2014 have old. Yeah, the charts are not matching quite the scenery here. 26 and 10 something on the stand there. Awesome, bro. Let's run these giveaways. And again, well done everyone that took part in the group flight today because it was incredibly busy. We had 40 people taking part, and the poor controllers in Bogota were clearly overworked. But they dealt with it. They got us all the way. A bit of patience required. You know, it took us an hour from Pushback to get airborne. But we've had a group flight like that in the past, and from what I heard, everyone kept their heads cool. That's the key thing. It can be so easy to get frustrated, but we're doing this for fun, aren't we? The controllers are doing this for fun as well. So yeah, I'll be sure to give them some positive feedback. Some, you know, things that I think could have been improved, but overall they got us here safely from A to B. The Panama controller, though, he is a rock star. Yeah, incredible work. Right, let me get the list of everyone that took part in the group flight. We're going to give away for Group 1 first. Panama City to Bogota. Let me bring up the list randomizer as well, so you can see it's unrigged. No cheating. That is now up. Let me just bring up the Chrome page for you so you can see what's going on. There you are. So you guys should be able to see the web page, which is here, and there is everyone from Group 1. That is the updated Discord list as of just before the stream. So Group 1, there we go. Everyone I can put there on display so you can see the whole list, and we'll roll this. And remember, the winner is going to have the choice of a £50 Amazon gift card if you're from the UK. You can have a $50 Explain gift store card, or you can choose any add-on you like up to the value of £50. If it's a bit more, don't worry, I'll sort you out, buddy or lady, whoever it is the winner. So let's roll the giveaway for group flight number 1. The winner is... It is AstroJu Quadjet. You are the winner. Well done to you. I shall take a picture of this. I've got rid of my theme thing. I can't close the window, but congratulations to AstroJu, the winner of the first giveaway of that one. I don't know if he's here in chat still. He was earlier, so you will get the choice of that. Let me now close that and get list number 2. Astruz, he goes, oh yay! Well done, buddy. I'll contact your Discord later on after the stream. Right, let me get list 2 here. Randomise the new list. There we go. Bring up Chrome again. So here is Group 2. There we are. Everyone in Group 2 is in the list here. And Mason to Callum. Even I'm in it. I might even win the prize. Let's see. I have done that once before. I copy pasted. I did come top. I did re-roll it. Right. Winner number 2 of the giveaway for the group flight is Yankee Fox. Well done to you, Yankee Fox. You are the winner of giveaway number 2, which is exactly the same choice as giveaway number 1. You can choose any of the aforementioned prizes as well. I'll get in contact with both of you and ask what it is you'd like to get sorted. Usually I can transfer the cost or give you a voucher, whatever it is you'd like to win. But congratulations to both of you. Yes. Oh yes. No prize for second place, I'm afraid not, Lauren. So close yet so far. There we are. Superb. So I think that's it. So yeah, Zebo mod wise needs a lot of work. I've seen improvements in the flight model already. Much better than it was when it came up here during the rotation and the flare. More pitch up required. I have got some new curves which Tim from the dev team, who's an well, he's flown everything from the 747, the 737, he flies business jets now. He is the one that made the flight model for the Zebra Mod. He sent me a patch which I was hoping to use today, but I didn't have time to test it, so I was like, look, I'll just use the existing one. But hopefully that'll improve things there. But he's already made changes to the mod, which I'd noticed today.
Approaching
FMC is very buggy with regards to vertical profiles and VNAV at the moment. Otherwise, yeah, you know, it's fully usable. It's fine. It's nowhere near as it was at its former self in X-Plane 11. And talking to Tim yesterday, yeah, the X-Plane 12 implementation, a lot of stuff's been broken, and it's requiring recoding, reworking to get it working as it was. Astrid, thank you very much for the 11 months as a member, the winner of the first giveaway. Yay for the prize. Does anyone know if Tolis are making a new plane? Have you got all of Tolis's ones? We'll have to find something for you for sure. Excellent. So let's turn off Fly Live. We'll disconnect from the network as well. See you later, Edo. Nice parking next to you. Boop. There we go. That's off the network. And let me get the funky replay music. I'll turn this way down here. Now, when I did this yesterday... Oh, I'm playing... Oh, professional DJ here. That is way too loud. Oh, dear, that's better. Now, when I did this yesterday, it crashed. So bear with me. I even dragged the slider as we're meant to. I mean, I could hold this down. But, it's, you know, we've been on the stand for a while, so I'm going to have to drag it. I'll do it nice and slowly. If you do it too quickly, it's game over. Okay, I think we're alright. That scenery looks, you know, yeah, it's not Microsoft Flight Sim scenery, but it's not bad at all. Yay for no crash though. Now let's have a look at that landing. Crank up the volume. That was a massive float, and one of the wings dropped. Just trying to keep the wings level during the flare. Oh yes, missed playing this. So there was the flare. The flare was quite nice. It was a little bit off centre line, and look, I was just flared a bit too high. I was like, "Where's the runway?" And look at actually, excuse number 1. Look at the runway downslope. As we go slow-mo, look at the downslope here. So as I flared, I would have probably have touched down. There's the flare. I did flare a little bit too high, but then I should have touched down now. But look, the runway's falling away from me. Flight deck, flight DJ 2 sim. Yeah, I know. I screwed up. Played too many songs at the start though. Massive flare. Yeah, lighting is really good, isn't it? Look at the runway looks soaking. Yeah, a little bit of a balloon, and then the runway fell away. Aircraft behaviour though is just spot on in this sim. Spot on. Beautiful. Let's have a look at the town. Oh, sorry guys. You can see that float. You can see how massive the vertical stabilizer is. See the rudder movement. Oh, the aircraft behaviour is really nice. And you know, actually, I need to see if Laminar have done some sort of... Because it felt like I was landing on a wet runway, the way it was sort of skidding around initially. So there's definitely something going on here between a wet runway and a dry runway, maybe a contaminated runway. Felt really, really good. Just that, the pitch was a little bit too much, but it's certainly better than it was on the earlier builds. Look at the reflections, that's superb, isn't it? Sim looks great. Anyway, that'll do for today. Let's pop you in this lovely wing view so you can enjoy the approach. And that's it. That's the end of the 37 members only group flight. An interesting one, very, very busy. One of the busiest ones we've had for some time. And again, thank you all for your patience there, especially with the poor controllers in Bogota. I think they did a really good job overall, especially the ground controller initially had to get away all those aircraft requesting clearance taxi all at once. There was a lot going on for him, but he managed it, and then lots of controllers came on the end there. So well done to them. Again, if you wanted me to provide any feedback, drop that in the 37 members only group flight. If you want to give them feedback, go to the VATSUR South America website. Feel free to do so if you feel like there's something you want to bring to their attention. But otherwise, I think it was quite successful. I think we've done 37. It was definitely top 5 for delays and things like that, but they got it done in the end. As mentioned, the latest version of Zebra Mod is available. Just be very careful with it. VNav is very balked at the moment, putting you low, so just remember your 3 times your height to work out roughly your height where you should be on the approach there. That should work out quite nicely. Thank you very much, as ever, all of you, for your continued support. Really appreciate it. And if you enjoy the stream, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button as well. I'll be going live in the PMDG 737 for a bit of a fun stream with failures tomorrow, so be sure to check that out before I can publish the stream on YouTube. Guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all on another live stream or in Discord very soon. See you later.